We're still in the retro category, so I don't have to change my... I don't have to change my, my thing quite yet. Alright, restore. Alright, day 7. Okie doke. Yeah, we're approximately halfway through. I'm a little less than halfway, according to the score. Alright, so... what is our next thing to do? We've got a box to try to open. This wooden box is cleverly made. It is locked, but with no lock that I can see. I think we're gonna have to wait. Widow's gift is a net made of gold. Let's see. Let's go to the lookout. See if there's anybody that we can watch for here. We have 34 outlaws now. I thought we only had 31 before. It doesn't look like there's anything happening though. So maybe we go somewhere else. See if I figured Maidbarian might be here. We've got some stuff. 'Tis good to see you safe, Robin. How do you know when I seek you here? It's most uncanny. The willows gather messages for me from all parts of the forest. I know you've been to the monastery. Did the willows tell you of Folk? The king's fool? What of him? I rescued him from torture at the hands of the monks. Oh, Robin, I'm very fond of Folk. Was he badly hurt? I found him before the strappado had worked much damage. He's gone to the queen. I'm so glad to hear it. Thank you for saving him. To see your smile, I would brave 100 torture chambers. Don't say that. Let us speak only of good news and future plans. Is that the abbot's? Aye, has he missed it yet? I shall say he has. What a fine fit of temper he had when he found it gone. I've heard rumors it contains a magic ring. I've been told this myself, but I've yet to open the box. Perhaps you'd care to try? Nay, you're bound to be more clever with such a thing. Keep trying. Okay, what about the ring? This ring has a wondrous good feel to it. It's a magic ring which can command spirits of the water. Ah, that explains it. For I have a great affinity with water through my willows. It belongs to King Richard. Perhaps you should keep it. I trust you to guard it. It pleases me to know you have it. What the fuck happened? Okay, so... Woo! We're playing Robin Hood, clearly. We need to ransom the king out of prison. We have done a lot of sneaking. We have snuck into 2 different monasteries, and we've stolen a lot of things. We've gotten some of the things back. Oh, and we have... That's right, we have Maid Marian's scroll. She really wants this. You are so clever. Now I have a gift of great importance to bestow upon you. A kiss? Robin, cease being a rogue for but a moment and watch closely. Your life and all our plans will depend upon knowing what I will now show you. It's a hand? Oh my gosh. Long ago, the druids devised this hand code. By touching the tip or a part of each finger, the thumb or the palm, you signify a certain letter. I didn't have time to even memorize that. Oh, great. In this way, you can spell out words upon your hand. The letters are branded in my mind. I close my eyes and see them still. I'm glad you do, Robin, because I don't. Aye, the spell upon this scroll has that power. That is why I had to have it. But let us be sure. Spell out Robin with the hand code. Keep the scroll safe. So I may study the code again? Nay, only a priestess such as myself can make the letters appear. But you must give it to the Queen's spy. The Queen has a lady who will teach the hand code to her most trusted knight. It will be that Queen's knight who will receive whatever ransom you have when the time comes. And this Queen's spy? Soon, the Saturday fair begins in Nottingham. The Queen's spy will come disguised as a scholar. Amidst the numerous merchants and vendors from all parts of England, he can mingle more safely. He'll carry a book containing royal coats of arms. Mayhap he will mingle freely enough, but you've said naught of how I shall perform this miracle. I would do it myself, but I'll be too closely watched. If you doubt you can carry out such a difficult task, little vixen, you prick my pride, knowing full well I'll die of shame before I fail you, and how prettily you blush, knowing I've caught you out. I keep forgetting you're not like other men, but truly, if it is too dangerous, I won't ask it of you. The prince will also have spies there. Do you think you could keep me away from Nottingham's largest fair? The archery tournament alone would draw me in. As the sheriff will expect. I can fool the sheriff. Robin, if you do meet me in the town, we must act as strangers. I'll take care not to endanger you. Now how am I to find this Queen's spy? There could be more than one scholar. Aye, and he'll be testing you as well. When you speak with him, you must ask him to show you the coat of arms of the Christian Britons. He'll open his book and show you coats of arms. You must be sure he shows you the right one. When you see the correct coat of arms, give him the hand scroll at once. And after the fair, shall I meet you here again? Or will you come to my camp and meet my men? Why, I'd like that. I'll come on the night after the fair. I'll watch for you. There's something I wish you to do even before then. What, another task? This is for your own protection. Now that you know the hand code, you must seek out the green man who dwells in the ancient oak. I know the grove and the oak well. You seem most anxious about this. The sheriff has been raising a force of men and threatens to scour the forest clean of outlaws. If you can gain the green man's protection, it could save your life. I'll heed your words and do as you ask. Okay, new save. We saw the hand code. Then we need to find the Christian Britons coat of arms. How the folk do the folking expect you to mother folking catch what letters were what? Right? Yeah, Folk was the dwarf that we rescued from the monastery. He was being tortured. Didn't we, like, I thought... These are most interesting verses. I know this hand. Were these written by Folk? Aye, he gave them to me and told me to look for a deeper meaning within. I thought perhaps he had hidden something else inside. He had something else hidden inside, as he did a magical ring, but the shaft is empty. Folk only plays the fool, but he is no man's fool at all. If he bade you study them, he had good reason. Therefore, I bid you do the same. Shall we give her some money? 'Tis kind of you to offer, but I've quite enough money of my own. What about this net? 'Tis good the widow has given you this. You'll have need of it. Now that we've spoken of spies in danger, perhaps the sight of the stone will bring to mind more pleasant thoughts. Truly, I should go. Marion, will you always run from me? I feel I've caught the shadow of a dream while the true woman runs like a doe at my merest touch. I fear to entangle your heart too deeply. 'Tis not Prince John alone who is my enemy. The abbot suspects that I serve the forest powers. If he should find me out, what has this to do with our love? Oh, Robin, already I feel that I would die if anything happened to you. I don't want you to feel the same about me, or to rush foolishly into danger if I should be caught. Then you're too late, sweet lady. I love you with all my soul. Will you let fear destroy the only moments of sweetness we may ever know? Kiss me, Marion. Aww. Take more than one kiss, my beloved. Take all I have to offer. Oh! 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 Well, what did you expect? A man and maid deserve some privacy. Farewell for now, sweet Robin. May the Blessed Lady protect you. I'll look for you at the fair. Look only for the Queen's man disguised as the scholar. Think of your mission, not of me, for your enemies will be all around you. Farewell. Whew. Okay. Oh boy. She got that full body hair that only late 80s, early 90s could. I think that's about when this game was made. That would be my guess anyway. It's a Sierra game. Okay. So she said to seek out the green man. Can we talk to the tree? Green man, spirit of Sherwood, come forth. I didn't think that would work. Whatever the power of this emerald may be, it has no effect upon the grandfather oak. So, how do I get the green man to come out? I already have it. But I want to look at it. On the scroll are folks scribbled bits of doggerel. This is the scroll I took from the scribe's room. I'll open Folk's scroll. Oh. The trees argued amongst themselves to decide who was first amongst trees. In Latin they spoke. Said Dewar, pigs grow fat on my acorns. Ida said the Romans loved me dearly. Said Sai? Harp sang to me in Babylon. Ido cried, the power of the bow sleeps within me. I strangle even the strongest, Gort said. I am tall and straight, said Neon. Octek said, much is made of me. The trees argued, but the key is this. Every tree is first amongst trees, and first they are in order spoken. First they are in order spoken. I'll open the hand scroll. The scroll bears the outline of a hand. Close the hand scroll. Okay, so box has reset itself. I have yet to find the right word to unlock it. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 letters. I wonder if it has to do with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 7. Okay. Power of the bow sleeps within me. Strangle even the strongest. I'm tall and straight. Much is made of me. Huh. Might help to take a picture of this so that I can refer to it later without worry of... I've done that many times. in past adventure games. I just take a picture of the verse. And then I can read it anytime I want. Okay. Easy. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be important. This, though, it's a 10-letter word. And I see globe. Yeah, I don't know yet. Wait, were there multiple letters on there a couple times? Like, okay, no, there's not. It's no letters repeated, it looks like. I think this is a D and this is an O, so yeah, no letters repeated. Okay. Save again. Well, I don't know that we really need to save, but see if something happens here. Always wait about 20 seconds to see if something happens. And if nothing happens, we're going back to our camp. Doesn't look like anything's gonna happen, so let's go see if anybody's at our camp. Nobody's at our camp. Okay. It's a pleasure to see the widow again. 'Tis always good to see you, Robin, but I'm sure you have more important tasks than wishing me good day. Okay, so there's nothing to do there. And we can't really get into Nottingham without being disguised. At least I don't think we can. Anyway. Fair is not being held now, and I feel no need to wander in its empty grounds. Yeah, we don't need to go. We can't go in there without a disguise. I feel like there's got to be something to do here. We're supposed to search out the Green Man. Here. This came out in 91, huh? Seems like a really good game for 91 anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna bring up that thing again because I think it has something to do with trees here. So it says pigs grow fat on my acorns. The Romans loved me dearly. Harps sang to me in Babylon. Iddo cried, the power of the bow sleeps within me. I strangle even the strongest. I'm tall and straight. Much is made of me. I think you're supposed to talk to all the trees? But I don't know. Can we talk to the willow trees? There's no answer. There's nothing I need from this part of the forest. I want the berries! The bushes are full of thorns and the berries are not quite ripe enough to pick. What kind of tree is this? I talk to the trees, but they don't listen to me. He who talks too much thinks too little. 'Tis a wood sprite, one of the little tree pixies that inhabit Sherwood. Legend says that a captured wood sprite must grant anything the captor wishes. I've tried for many years and I've never caught one yet. I wonder if I can use the net to capture one. Ah! Talk to the trees, but they don't listen! They're so stubborn, these trees. Why wouldn't they listen to me? Watling Street continues to the north. There's a grove of hazel to the west. I'm curious about that. There's nothing I need to take from the druid tree. There's so much forest here. This is a druid tree if I travel northwest. Ah! Gotta be quick to get that little guy. Super quick. Anything you say about this game is conjecture, since you've never played it. I've never played it either until today. What? Apparently I have to throw where I think he's gonna be. Oh! He's just taunting me. That little sprite is just taunting me. So close! So close. I'm gonna catch one. I'm gonna catch him. Oh! I gotta catch it. Gotta catch them. He just keeps running through here, though. He is not afraid. He's like, neener, neener, neener. Ah! At last! Pixie, grant my wish. I wish. Wow, he's scary looking. No wish. Pixie, no wish. What do you mean? You can't grant wishes? Pixie, no power. Green man, big power. Green man, sleep oak. Dream magic, all forest. Say go. Pixie, take green man. Green man, all wishes. Say go. Very well, go. All good, follow. Hello, game. Game? Game? Caught a pixie. Oh, please tell me it's not like frozen or something. It looks like it might be. It says it's thinking. Like this hand is like the thinking icon. I thought like the stop. The game is working, but it doesn't look like anything's happening. Yeah, I think it's frozen. That sucks. I finally caught the pixie. Your forest is experiencing technical difficulties, indeed. I wonder if he'll come out anywhere. Wow! First try! Okay. Okay, let's go through here and see if this works. Pixie again. Woo! Old man oak. Father tree. Green man, come and see. I heard my woodchild call, so fleshling, you seek me, I am here. Do you rule the forest, green man? I am its heart and soul. My will moves from root to root. My thoughts sow in the leaves. The pixie said you grant all wishes. They are acorn imps, foolish and rootless. Wishes are the dream stuff of fleshlings. Mine is the power to grant you the protection of the druid trees. But my protection is not easily earned. My riddles are perilous. Those who fail my test join the forest and are never more clothed in flesh. Dwell upon that before you speak again. We might get turned into a tree! I'll risk the peril of your riddles if that is the only way I may earn your protection. It is the only way. Let us begin. What are you Tongue cleaves, speak no more. Legs to wood, toes to root. Deep into the earth you dig. Half man, half tree, only the freedom of your hands I leave thee. If you pass my riddles, I will restore you. If you fail, you will become a full oak and never walk as a man again. I will pose the riddle. You must spell out the answer in the druid code. I will begin. My first master has 4 legs. My second master has 2 legs. My first I serve in death. Life. My second I serve in death. Cure me and I live beyond my death. Tough I am, yet soft beside. Gainst ladies' cheeks I oft reside. First master has 4 legs. My second master has 2 legs. My first I serve in life. My second I serve in death. Cure me and I live beyond my death. Tough I am, yet soft beside. Against ladies' cheeks I oft reside. What? Was I supposed to have paid attention to the hand code? Cure me and I live beyond my death. Tough I am, yet soft beside. Against ladies' cheeks I oft reside. I am not sure. Is this a more copy protection, maybe? Metal or bone I may be, many teeth I have and always bared, yet my bite harms no one, and ladies delight in my touch. I think that's a comb. I think that's a comb. Yeah, the thing is, I don't... There's the O. Let's two more you may try before all is lost. It apparently wasn't a comb. Not born, but from a mother's body drawn, I hang until half of me is gone. I sleep in a cave until I grow old, then valued for my hardened gold. Alright, I gotta check and see... Is this copy protection? Other... Manual. I've got the manual, apparently. Oh! Here's the hand picture. It's in the manual, apparently. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in this manual. Oh my gosh, so much stuff in this manual. Maybe the riddles are in there too? The Druid Trees, 8. Page 8. These illustrations show the trees along with their English and Druid names, which are used in Conquest of the Longbow. Around 52 BC, Julius Caesar wrote of the Druids. Thank you for the follow, Rock Metal TV! Thank you so much! Welcome to the stream! So I'm currently looking at this manual real quick. For the Druid trees. It looks like there's a lot in here. Hi! Last one I think is milk or cheese. Oh, cheese? Yeah, not born but from a mother's body drawn. I hang until half of me is gone. I sleep in a cave until I grow old, then valued for my hardened gold. I think, yeah, it might be cheese. hang milk? Maybe the curds? Yeah, I don't see any, like, in particular, like, how to solve the riddles. So I think you just have to know the riddles. At least the hand stuff is in the manual, though. Alright, so I'm gonna put the manual up on my... Oh crap, I just, like, minimized everything. I didn't mean to minimize everything. Okay. Okay, where's the manual now? Where did that end up? Okay, that's here. Okay. Okay, let's try cheese. So now that I have the thing here, so cheese. What? What? I said cheese. Can I enter cheese? You have failed. Well, I'm a tree. I'm a tree. Alright, well, now that I have the hand diagram, that helps. There's a lot of copy protection apparently in this book. Legs to wood, toaster. Okay. Spell out the answer in the druid code. I will begin. Okay. I'm two-faced but bear only one face. I have no legs but travel widely. Men spill much blood over me. Kings leave their imprint upon me. I have greatest power when given away, yet lust for me keeps me locked away. I am two-faced but bear only one face. I have no legs but travel widely. Men spill much blood over me. Kings leave their imprint upon me. I have greatest power when given away, yet lust for me keeps me locked away. No legs but travel widely. It's like gives me a different riddle every time. This is not easy. Of greatest power when given away, yet lust for me keeps me locked away. Money? Nay, that is not it. You may try again. What the heck? I am a window, I am a lamp, I am clouded, I am shining, I am colored, set in white, I fill with water and overflow. I say much but have no words. I'm a window, I am a lamp. clouded. I am shining. Oh, gold. That might have been it. Fill with water and overflow. I say much, but have no words. These are hard riddles. And yeah, I don't see anything in the... manual about these riddles. Coats of arms, it even tells you how to play Nine Men's Morris. Okay, let me take a look, because there's other stuff that came with the game in GOG here. The Green Man's Riddles. Apparently it comes with the hint book? Oh, these hint books. I remember these. Alright, the Green Man's riddles have stumped me. What are the answers? This is the hint book. I can't even read that. The one we just did. The window lamp might be glass. A window, a lamp, and I fill with water. I'll fit that. Okay. Fill with water and overflow. Okay. But I say much but have no words? I don't... Glass doesn't fit that. Maybe eyes? A window into the soul? I don't know about lamp, but... Ah! I am the heart that does not beat. If cut, I bleed without blood. I can fly but have no wings. I can float but have no fins. I can sing but have no mouth. These riddles are so hard. I can fly but have no wings. I can float but have no fins. I'm the heart that does not beat. If cut, I bleed without blood. What? What bleeds without blood? I can fly but have no wings. What can fly with that has no wings? I can float but have no fins. I can sing but have no mouth. Okay, this one they have in the book. And the answer doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I'm looking at the answer and it doesn't make any sense to me. It says wood. Or tree. Either one works. And I'm just like, what? What? What is that? What sense does that make? I am the heart that does not beat. If cut, I bleed without blood. That bleeds like sap, right? But I can fly? How does wood or a tree fly? I can float. I mean, that kind of makes sense because you can make a boat out of wood. I can sing but have no mouth. It doesn't make any sense. What? And it says I failed. It says I failed even though I put in the answer the book said. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. Golden treasures I contain, guarded by hundreds and thousands, stored in a labyrinth where no man walks, yet men come often to seize my gold. By smoke I am overcome and robbed, then left to build my treasure anew. Oh, arrows out of wood? Yeah. I don't know. That kind of does make sense. Arrows fly. Alright, let me see if this one's in there too. Oh yeah, this one's in there too. Okay, this one it says is hive or beehives. Which, that makes sense. Golden treasures I contain, guarded by hundreds and thousands, stored in a labyrinth where no man walks, yet men come often to seize my gold. By smoke I am overcome and robbed, then left to build my treasure anew. That makes sense. Beehive. Beehives. What? How do I... I got it right! I got it right! I don't... Something's wrong with the game, I think. And this one I've already gotten, but I don't know if I know this one either. My first master has 4 legs, my second master has 2 legs. It is hard to read this. You guessed it before I said it. But it still didn't work, and it's really frustrating. Rose? That might be. That might be. My first master has 4 legs, my second master has 2 legs. My first I serve in life, my second I serve in death. Cure me and I live beyond my death. Tough I am yet soft beside. Yeah, it might be Rose. We can try that. This one, I think it's brush. Or hairbrush, maybe? I tried comb before, and that didn't work. Or no, I didn't try comb. I didn't try comb because it didn't let me. That's right. I didn't have the thing. Comb. That one has to have been comb. Why is this not working? Why is this not working? This doesn't make any sense. I'm spelling everything right. Okay, I've looked through a bunch of the answers to these, and it's clear that I'm getting these right and it's not working. I'm guessing it wants very specific words. It has multiple answers in the hint book. For some of them. Maybe I'm supposed to end it somehow? Yeah, this is cheese. This it actually says is cheese. And I did that. Oh, I can back up? Didn't even realize I could back up. But how do I submit? You have to click the center of the palm to end the word? Oh! Thank you, Noxmoo! Thank you so much and welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, I'm getting these right. I know I'm getting these right. I'm two-faced but bear only one face. I have no legs but travel widely. Okay, so this one was money. I'm sure of it. Yes! Ugh! Final riddle, okay. Hey, thank you so much. Oh, that was gonna drive me insane. I'm a window, I'm a lamp. I'm clouded, I'm shining. Okay, so this one I think was eyes. What? Ugh! I accidentally clicked on the wrong part of the palm, apparently. I am the heart that does not beat. This one was wood or tree? Do wood. Wood. My oath, it's good to feel my toes astride the earth again. Spoken like a true fleshling, now heed me, from this moment on my protection is yours. I have laid a spell upon your form and the clothings of your flesh. In this form alone will the trees know you. When danger is upon you, seek out the heart of a grove of druid trees. Only within the grove is the magic powerful enough. Spell out the secret name of the druid trees, and they will hide you until the danger is past. But only the true druid name spelled in code will serve. I weary of this man's speech. Farewell. Okay. Green man protection done. Okay. So we have to spell out the... You think there's mention of having to do it somewhere? Okay, so I've got the manual. It might be in there somewhere. It might be in the druid trees, maybe? I don't know. There is a druid trees section of the book, which, okay, I've got the one doer is the oak. I'm gonna write these down, just so I don't have to do this later, because this is part of the manual. Ida is the poplar. Sail is the willow. Ido is the yew. Gort is the ivy. Nyan is the ash. And Octac is the pine. Okay. Yeah, it might have been in the tutorial with Marion, and I might not have noticed. I might not have noticed that. That's possible. Because that all happened so fast. I was just like, I have to remember this? How do I remember this? And because I hadn't actually looked at the manual to know that it was all in there. So I was kind of just overwhelmed at that point. Always look at the manual for Sierra games. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. Quest for Glory, yeah. Okay, so I've got trees to look at now. I don't know when I'm gonna need the tree protection. Oh, that's the end of day 6, apparently. My men begged me to tell all, but some things I keep to myself. It was enough to tell them of the dangerous mission I must undertake. I trow, Robin, you look happier than I've seen in many a month. Aye, with a smile that won't fade and a dreamy look in your eyes. Aha! There can be one cause for such contentment, and her name is Marion. She loves me as truly as I love her. You'll meet her soon, and judge her worth for yourselves. What of this task she sets for you? I'll worry about that when the fair begins. I must also find a way to enter the tournament, and avoid Prince John's spies. No risk is too great for our king. The days to the Saturday fair speed by. Merchants, vendors, and travelers of every description come up from London, down from York on foot, horse, mule, in carts and wagons, or by boat and barge upon the River Trent. We leave Watling Street alone, having no desire to hinder those going to the fair, or stir up trouble with the sheriff until the time is right. Okay. This is day 7? I think it's day 7. Whew. What ho, lads, you all look a trifle glum. Have you forgotten? Today is the Saturday fair. The town will be filled with merchants from all parts of the world, fine goods, the archery tournament, good food. How could I forget my mission? I must find a safe way to go to the fair today. But if that's what worries you, of course not. We're wishing we could go. Well, go. You're all clever men. If you can find a means and wish to risk your necks, by all means do so. That's all we wanted to hear, Robin. We didn't want to get in your way. Rubbish! Be off with you! But don't get caught. Yeah, Nate, I beat Legend of Corandia too! Yay! The ending was a little bit anticlimactic. A little bit. It was pretty short. But I thought it was pretty good. I thought the whole game was pretty good. The last few puzzles were kind of hard. Ugh. Thank you for the host, Nate! I appreciate it. Very much. We're at the halfway point, by the way. I just noticed it's like 9 minutes after 9. Halfway point! 12 hours! Woo! Only 12 more hours to go. I'm still feeling pretty good, too. I've been streaming all day, and I still feel pretty good. Okay, so we've got to find a way to get into the fair. Should we dress as a monk? I mean, I'm not thinking that's probably a good idea. Maybe we can just ask somebody for their clothes? You can do it. I couldn't do it, but I have extenuating reasons. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I bid you welcome to Sherwood Forest, good yeoman. Good day. You're going to Nottingham? Yep, that I am. And from the looks of you, to shoot in the archery tournament. Yep, that I am. You're a man of few words. Yep, I be a simple man of the North Country. You seem little afraid. Weren't you warned of the bold outlaw Robin Hood? It is he who stands before you. I fear God and I fear the devil, but I fear naught else. Well said, my friend. And if I want a payment from you before you pass along Watling Street, I've naught but 3 pennies to pay my way to town and compete. That's why I go to shoot. The prize is a golden arrow. I mean to win it, for the lass I love can wed me until her father finds me worthy. But if you seek to rob me, I'll nae stand idly by, mark ye that. What manner of archer are you to think you can compete with the finest archers in the Shire? I've fired 100 arrows every day since I was but the height of me father's knee. Aye, but so have I, and more. The odds are against you, my friend. Mayhap, but it'll nae stop me from trying. Aye, and if you shoot well enough, the sheriff might offer you a place in his service. Win or lose, I return to the North Country. I've heard nae good of this sheriff that I should want his favor, and me lass waits for me with loyal heart. Should we disguise ourselves as him? You waste me precious time, outlaw. I must reach the Nottingham Fair today or lose me chance at the golden arrow, so do what you will, but do it quickly. Stand fast. I'll take no chances with ye, outlaw, for time's a-wasting. I've no wish to do ye harm, but if ye not lay down your bow and quiver, I'll loose this arrow. I shall swear to let you pass. You shall let me pass upon my terms. Lay them down, ere me fingers slip. Stand ye aside, and make no move until I am gone. I mark you well, friend. I'll not play target for your practice today. The road is yours. Maybe we should have shot him. I don't know. By the Virgin, I admire a man so bold as to hold me at bay. He's hurried on, but if I'm clever, I can yet catch him further south upon the street. Couldn't you have bought his clothes? Yeah! Yeah! You'd think. You'd think I could have bought his clothes. I don't think this is gonna work. Alright, let's just restore. I've a need for those clothes you wear. Will you give them to me, or must I test your courage? You'll take nothing from me, outlaw. I'll not warn you again. And I warn you, don't try to outdraw me. I'm as swift as any man. Oh! 'Tis no wonder Robin didn't compete in the tournament. It was not for lack of a disguise. Aye, we return from the fair and find him alongside the unknown yeoman, both skewered as neat as can be. Robin must have made some terrible error in dealing with the fellow, and met his match rightly enough. I thought Robin was faster than anybody, but I guess even Robin Hood can get careless. A wise lesson much. There are old outlaws and bold outlaws, but there are no old bold outlaws. That's true, maybe I can buy it. I'll make you a bargain. You see, I've a need to enter Nottingham today, and your clothes would make a fine disguise. Yep, so you could try for that golden arrow for yourself, I reckon. Nay, keep your coins, Wait, my purpose is more urgent than the tournament, though I could indeed put that golden arrow to a greater use than you can guess. You may be a fine archer, but I know the competition, and I say without slighting you that you stand little chance. Here's what I offer. A purse of silver worth 50 marks, and a new suit of clothes in fine Lincoln green. 'Tisn't half the worth of the golden arrow, but a respectable sum all the same. At Nottingham you risk all and likely gain nothing. Here you risk nothing and gain far more than you have now. I'll not sell my bow or arrows. Of course not, my friend. Would I want to shoot with other than my own bow? I'll see that purse of silver first if you don't mind. Not that I don't trust you, but ha ha ha, gladly will I oblige you. Stand fast while I call my men. Is that a bacon cross, Naxmoo? This good yeoman has made a fair bargain with me. Tuck, I've promised him a purse of silver worth 50 marks. 50 marks? For what? Why, for his clothes. Well, bring him a suit of new cloth and fetch back an eye patch for me as well. 50 marks? For those clothes? Well, you'll take my own garb and weapons back to my cave. But 50 marks? Come, my penny-counting friar, he does me a service, and he has a fair lass to win to wife. Bring him the purse, and wish him well. For 50 marks, she best be the most beautiful girl in the Shire. The eye patch has completed your disguise nicely, Robin. But if you enter the tournament, 1 eye or 2, no man will best me. Escort our friend by the shortest way north through Sherwood. I wager he's eager to find his way home and to a certain lass as quickly as his feet can carry him. Yep, that I am. God preserve you, outlaw. You be a good man. Kiss the girl once for me. I'll nae do that, but I thank you all the same. Okay, so we've got our disguise. Disguised. Let's go to the fair! A woman looking at the pots. She's a lovely shy lass. A man named Aaron bearing a fertile of sticks. 'Tis Richard, Aaron's son. A man with a cart full of large jugs. This man shows more interest in gossiping with the neighbor than in tending to his own wares. A quart pot, a pint pot, a nipperkin pot, a half-gill pot, a 1-gill pot, peasant bent with age, a 1-gallon pot, a 5-gallon pot. We've got a lot of pots there. A man talking to a peasant, a young man with a sack on his back, a boy at a game board. Townsman? He has the look of a pickpocket, eyeing off the purse of the man near him as a cat would eye a mouse. A man who's careless with his purse. A woman looking at the fair. A woman gossiping. A woman listening to gossip. A familiar woman. Or is it a woman with a familiar? A familiar man. Man selling rugs. These fine rugs come from the King's Palace in Daventry, auctioned off for but a fraction of their worth. Why, you can even see the crest of Daventry upon one and the shield of Lytton upon another. Oh, lovely King's Quest and Police Quest references. And the price? 10 marks for the large and 7 marks for the small. A fair bit. It's worse than me. I don't. Was that intentional, Margaret? You missed a fair bit. You think he's a pothead? You guys. I don't know if we really need rugs yet. Oh wow, there's so much here. A man selling swords. A tall young man eyeing the swords. A woman and her child. A pilcher selling furs. A man selling tools. A fat woman. There are mysterious objects. A woman watching a man stand on his head. A man standing on his head. Perhaps he's imbibed too much scrumpy cider. A man in earnest conversation with a friend. A man listening to his friend. Ah, a scholar! All the noise of the fair. I must get closer if I'm to be heard. Alright. Well, we've gotta go. How much money do I have left? I don't know. I'll have to look. But we've gotta follow the scholar here. Well, we gotta get inside the fair. Everyone walking around is a scholar? A man grooming a pig. Oh, you just need to find the right one. There's so much going on here. Merry day, Greybeard. Eh? Oh, aye, merry day to you. I see you carry books. Aye, I'm a scholar, you see. Would you care to buy a book? Every man should own a book once in his life. Perhaps you have a book which shows the coat of arms of Christian Britons? Oh dear, I'm not sure. I must have a look. Let's see. Would this be the one? Nay. Oh dear, it may be in one of my other books. I'll fetch it from home and bring it back. That's not right. The riddles sucked, Vargard. Well, it wasn't so much that they sucked, it was that I didn't know that I was supposed to press the center of my palm when I was done. So I kept getting them right, but I thought I was getting them wrong. That was so frustrating. Alright. Noxmoo here helped me out with that. So I don't think that's the right scholar. Oh, I wish to enter the tournament. You? One-Eye? That's a joke. You're too early anyway. Come back and repeat your jest later and I'll consider letting you enter. Anyone count the deaths there? I don't know, there were a lot. There were a lot. And I can't get up close to him. Thank you for the sub, Vargard! Thank you so much! That's so appreciated. Is this the end of the, Is this the end of the fair? Okay, it is. Okay, so if I just keep wandering back and forth, I'll eventually find the right scholar, right? Come here! Oh my gosh. Don't run away from me. Are you coming back? Dude. Ah! Man, he's like running. I will get to him. I will get to him. Giving, oh. A drunk on a rug. Yeah, I don't actually know how much money I have left. I've got to look at that. Oh great, now he's going the other way. Seriously, dude? I'm trying to catch you and you keep going... Keep going the wrong way. Oh yes. As long as he doesn't walk off the screen. What? Oh my gosh! He just will not slow down. Oh, the tournament is the last thing to do? Good there we go! Learned sir. And what does a yeoman want with a scholar? What else save knowledge? There are many forms of knowledge, my penurious friend. Speak your mind more clearly. I've a mind to see the coat of arms of the Christian Britons. Ah, well, let me see. Would this be it? No. Perhaps this one then. Yes! Yes, that is it! In the name of Queen Eleanor, I bid you welcome. Do you swear by the Virgin Mary that you are the Queen's loyal man? Aye, and the King's. Now make haste and deliver what you have for me. Even now, our enemies search for us. Excellent. I thank you, yeoman. I have little money with me, but please accept what coins I have. Use them as you see fit. As you wish. I will be in the fair a short time more, should you change your mind. Farewell. We don't need coins. Right? I have not managed to open the Abbott's puzzle box yet. Perhaps I was hasty to turn down your coins. No matter, I'm glad enough to give them to you. Now I must leave. God save the king. I guess it doesn't really matter. We got the coins and the scholar done. Yeah, I didn't get the Abbott's puzzle box open. I just I looked at it. So I don't really see too many beggars. A man looking at knives, a man selling knives. Woman selling baskets. Peg leg there, bottom left. Oh! He's a beggar. Okay. I think we have enough money to give the beggars some money. My thanks. Yes. The druid scroll? No. It was the wrong, yeah, it was the wrong one. That was the hand one. The other scroll, the one with the druid tree stuff, I did. I read it and I looked at the manual and wrote down all of the trees that it was associated with. An ugly child. Does he need coins? Despondent man? That would serve no purpose. Silly peasant. Laying down guy? He's a drunk. A man reading something? Gambler throwing dice? Is there anything we need though? To buy? A doomsayer? One of those gotcha things? They don't really tell you if you need to buy something? Man who's had far too much scrumpy cider. You can't give him any money. A mendicant? Oh, you can get gifts for Marion? Bless you, sir. Peasant man. A very large dog. Okay. Those are the only beggars. The man who's had just enough scrumpy cider. Silk scarves, huh? Let's go talk to the fortune teller. Funny, you just said that. You think I can get my fortune told? Tell your fortune for 2 farthings, sir. Sure, let's do that. Oh wait. Farthing is a quarter? Okay. Thank you, sir. Stand still but a moment while I speak with the spirits. Penny, half penny, and farthing. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought that the farthing was the second one then. The spirits say danger follows you like a dog nipping at your heels. Easily guessed. I'm an archer, and thus my trade could entail danger. The spirits say you are not what you seem. Vague enough. I've yet to hear my money's worth. Very well, Doubting Thomas, I'll not have you mock me. I see a battle in which there is much gold, yet it is not for the gold you fight. I see you in a forest, trapped as would be a stag surrounded by baying hounds. I see the gallows, and a rope around your neck. I see a lady, a beautiful woman with black hair, and there is terrible danger for her very soon. How? What is this danger? Ah, you do not doubt me now. I regret I cannot tell you more, save that it comes from something she greatly fears. The spirits fall silent. I have no more to tell you. Got our fortune told. Okay. I don't know where the scarf... You said I can buy a scarf, but I don't know where the scarf seller is. Man fascinated. I looked at the scarf merchant right before I said that. Is it her? Oh, she's writing something. Eggs and vegetables, an apothecary. Were they over here? She was over here? Townsman. Oh, a vendor selling silken scarves. Okay. Your scarves are most fine. They are that, they are indeed. All the way from the east, woven by delicate, dark-eyed maidens, every one a virgin, so they tell me. They say only a pure maiden can weave the silk of the worm in such a fashion as you see here. And the price? They are but a penny and halfpenny each, sir. A bargain. A mere 6 farthings. Okay. thank you, sir. I trust this is a gift for a certain lady. Aye, select the finest and have it sent to the Lady Marian. What? You will not deliver it yourself? Why, when she sees this magnificent gift, nay, it must be done as I ask. Say no more. 'Tis a secret tryst, then, I understand. You may trust me, sir. I'll see to it at the end of the day. Whoa. Bought scarves for Marion. One more thing I can buy? A dog who's had too much scrumpy cider? There was a rug merchant earlier. They were asking the rugs were clearly King's Quest and Police Quest though themed. I don't know if buying a rug is really something that makes sense. Not them. Maybe a sword? A vendor of breads. A woman selling baskets. Man selling knives. Man selling pieces of metal studded leather. A streetmonger with a large wooden wheel. Man selling tools. One screen back. We've got an apothecary. Woman writing something. A woman selling rugs. Different rugs, apparently. The apothecary? Alright, we gotta get closer to him. Let's go back around this side. Can I speed up the... speed up. I can speed up my walking, so I'm not walking quite so slow. Tell me of your wares. I'm sadly depleted. I've sold all my powders to settle the stomach, for it seems a man hereabouts has been selling a stew of dubious quality. This fellow here before you has purchased all of my love filters. I've still some exquisite scented oils for 2 pennies each. Exquisite scented oils? Those sound right. What's your desire, sir? I wish something for a lady of unsurpassed beauty and subtle wit. Only one thing will do then, the oil of the rose. Smell this, sir. Aye, that is perfect, but I cannot take it to the lady myself for reasons of delicacy. Say no more. Give me the lady's name and I shall deliver it to her myself when the day is done. Then take it to the Lady Marian, compliments of an archer named Puck. It will be done. Alright. Bought gifts, we'll just say. For Marian. Hold, yeoman. We've new rules for this tournament. There's an entrance fee of 1 penny. Pay up or move on. What new larceny is this? The tournament has always been open to all comers without fee. Well, now it's open to all comers with a penny in their hands. Pay up or move on. Ugh. Fine. Alright, take the center lane. Tourney time. Yeah. Okay, so it's blowing. Oh boy. Best aim center and just wait for the flag to stop. How many times do we have to fire? Five arrow sets? It will eventually stop. Tournament shall now begin! Was that a practice shot? Each archer shall fire 3 arrows in this round. Claim of the Claw shall shoot first. Okay. Puck of Barnsdale shall now shoot. Stop, flag, stop! Stop, flag, there. Adam Bell, champion of Nottingham, shall now shoot. I think I shot 3 arrows in the exact same spot. You suck! Clip of the Claw shall step down. William of Cloudesley step forth. Each archer shall fire 3 arrows in this round. William of Cloudesley shall shoot first. Puck of Barnsdale shall now shoot. Okay. Okay, shut up. I'm ready. Stop. Stop, flag. Stop. Oh, that was a lot, not as good. Blindy of Scatterville in the right lane. Adam Bell shall now shoot. He's not too bad. Still. William of Cloudesley shall step down. Adam Bell and Puck of Barnsdale shall shoot to win. 1 arrow shall be fired, and winner shall take all. Let Adam Bell place his final arrow. Adam Bell, champion of Nottingham, has scored a perfect center. Let Puck of Barnsdale now fire his final arrow. Oh. Save. Final arrow. My sunglasses fell off my desk. Not that I need them, but... He hath split the arrow! The winner is Puck of Barnsdale! Yay! Ice cream with M&Ms on top? Oh, that sounds so good. Puck of Barnsdale has won the golden arrow. Let the winner stand before our exalted sheriff and receive his prize. You shoot uncommon well, Puck of Barnsdale. I could use a man such as you in my service. I fear it is a post to which I cannot possibly aspire, Lord Sheriff. Tut! Would not a place of honor as my captain be worth far more than a mere golden arrow? I dare say it would, to another man. I will seek my honor elsewhere. Here is your prize then. Be off with you, ingrate. I accept this prize with the same grace as it was given. I thought it best to leave the fair at once. I'd not pleased the sheriff by rejecting his offer, and there was always the chance he'd send one of his bully boys to reclaim the prize by foul means. I turned the arrow over to Tuck to add to the ransom hoard, and joined my men for a cheerful feast. 10,000! I watched the tournament from the crowd, Robin. Never have I seen you shoot better. That golden arrow is a fine addition to the ransom prize. How could I fail when the king's life is at stake, and my own pride as well? I guarantee that the ballad I write about this deed will outlast me. For once, Alan, I'll not argue with you. Men will tell and retell the story of the one-eyed archer who fooled the sheriff and won the prize. What? You agree with me? Tuck, quickly, mix a potion. The man is ill. Pleased as I am with today's work, it's not enough. What if the treasure isn't sent from York as planned? I must find other means to raise more ransom in case the worst should befall. There's another place to look for riches, the sheriff's own coffers. Now, there's a bold new idea to reckon with. I'll think upon it. We're getting a bunch of little disguises here. We're amassing disguise cave. Day 8. Puzzle box. Do it when there's no time limit. But I don't know what the, I mean, if it's, it can't be related to the trees. I know it's got 10 letters because every time I click 10 letters, it resets. It's related to the trees? How many trees did I write down? I wrote down 7. Let me look at the trees in the manual again. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 trees. The oak? Okay, so I've got a... The yew... Ivy. Ash is pine. The first letters of them spell design. Oh! Designo? That's really weird. Magnificent ring with a fiery ruby set in flames of gold. I'll slip the ring into my pouch. With this and the green man, you're starting to hate trees. Good, now I can dispense with carrying this clumsy box around. I'll hide it for now and give it to Alan after supper tonight. He'll enjoy studying it. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy, actually. Those were the first letters of all of the names of the people that represented the trees. Not expecting it to be that easy. Yeah, that was opening folk scroll. So yeah, that was D-E-S-I-G-N-O. Interesting. opened the box. Much easier than I expected, that's for sure, Margaret. I was about to come for you, Robin. There's a stillness in the forest that disturbs me. I suspect some danger, and I've warned all the men to be alert and stay close to hiding places. What sort of danger? I cannot say yet, but I urge you, go slowly and carefully through Sherwood. I fear not even shortcuts will be safe today. Your wood skills are subtler than mine. I'll heed your warning. Okay, I'm trying to remember. The Green Man said something about trees and protection. I'm wondering if I have to remember what the pictures of the trees. They said the druid trees were the ones, he said the druid trees were the ones I needed to go to, though. And I don't really see anything in particular that's marked as druid, per se. Alright, we're gonna map. We're gonna map to... This is a druid tree. If I travel north, I reach a grove. The druid tree doesn't answer to mere mortal speech. I feel the power of the ring that commands fire upon my hand. Some power keeps me from donning both rings at once. As folk warned me, their natures are in conflict and refuse to be worn at the same time by one man. Hand language. Okay. Okay. Touch yourself? How scandalous. I don't know what to say to the tree. Oh, and I don't have my hand diagram up either anymore. Hold on. I gotta find that in the manual again. Do we have to say the same thing we said to the box? You say the name of the tree you're by? The druid tree is Dewar, right? Or do you just say oak? Oak? that the devil? It sounds like a horde of men crashing through the forest. Okay. We must reach the heart of the grove for our magic to work, fleshling. Well, that's... get on with it then. Cut off his head as proof and let's drink the pub dry. Okay. There's no use going to pieces. Okay. So. We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. Doer is what you say? Southwest. Well, that was... Maybe I should slow down the speed for right now? I don't know. I'm not sure. It says we have to reach the center of the grove. Okay, so now I can say doer. I'm a tree! Leave quickly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Darkworld Rabbit. Leave. Make click a tree and leave. The danger is past, fleshling. Return to your native form and go in peace. 'Twas most peaceful being a tree, but I'm glad to have my legs back again. We were a tree. So that's like the only place you can be to be the center of the grove. Better than barking up the wrong tree. Ha! You guys! The puns! How are you coming up with these so quickly? Oh my gosh! We need to stop the Oh! Oh! Greetings, merchant. What brings you through Sherwood Forest? I'm on my way to Nottingham. What do you think? Why else would I be on this godforsaken road? And your trade? A lapidary, that is to say a jeweler to your uncouth ears, a specialist in gemstones. What do you want next, my genealogy? Faith, you've a sour disposition. I've walked many miles and my feet hurt. I'm hungry and tired and thirsty and I've miles to walk yet. And now I'm being harassed by a stranger of dubious intent. What's to be pleasant about? Then let us remain strangers no longer. I'm known as Robin Hood. What? Robin Hood the outlaw? Just my bloody luck. Alright, how much will it cost me? I haven't asked for... Oh, get on with it. How much will it cost me to get past you? I warn you, I haven't much. You can look in my purse for yourself. I'm not a rich man. Hold on to your pennies for now. First, I would know more of your business and why you traveled to Nottingham. I've said all I care to say. If you're going to rob me, get on with it. If not, let me be on my way. To rob or not to rob? You say you're a jeweler, yet you carry no wares, no samples of your work? How is this? Through these parts, what with you outlaws making the roads unsafe, what do you expect? I don't believe you. I'll wager you have gems hidden upon you in some clever fashion. Nay, nay, I mean to go into business when I get to Nottingham. Without money? Ah, well, I'll find a way. There's always a good need for a good jeweler. There's a false note to you, merchant. I know a lie when I hear one. Go on, threaten me. Just what I'd expect. I knew you meant me harm the instant I laid eyes upon you. My friend, if I meant you harm, you wouldn't be talking to me in this fashion right now. Then please get on with whatever is fermenting in your feeble mind. I want the truth from you, for I can tell you're hiding something. Well, you can wait until Hades freezes over. I'll have your clothes and all you possess now. Shrivel your soul, outlaw. I'll curse you from here to London. Be grateful I let you live with that viperous tongue of yours. What have we here? I feel a bulge in the lining of this cape, and what do I pull forth? As I thought, these are truly magnificent jewels. This is what you meant to sell in Nottingham. I'm ruined. You've taken all I have. I was going to sell those to the sheriff's wife. Mayhap I'll do it for you. Good. And may she have a keen eye. And may she catch up. Oh, excuse me. 'Tis just my temper speaking. What of her keen eye? Speak up. May she have a keen eye of appreciation. Tuck, a prod or two might put this fellow on the path to truth. Wait! The truth then. The jewels are false. I meant to swindle her. But you'd never embark upon such a risk unless you were sure they'd pass the test. I'm a master at my trade. No one makes more perfect false jewels than me. Good. Then I'll feel no cause to worry. Tuck, John, escort him to the north and see he doesn't come back this way. Someday you'll hang Robin Hood and I'll rejoice at the foot of the gallows. Oh, yep, we lost points. You guys, rooting around the wrong screens won't get you anywhere. Yes, that would be quite the thorny predicament, you guys. Ah, dishonorable end. Okay, let's restore. We don't like dishonor. Should we give him some money? You say you're okay, so we already did this one. This is all you have? 5 pennies? I told you I wasn't a rich man. I suppose you're gonna take it all. Leave me without a farthing in a strange town. Stranded, starving, just what I'd expect from. Cease! You may keep every penny, especially if it'll still your whining tongue. And what's in this little jar? Jeweler's rouge used to polish stones. I suppose you'll take that too? So far I've taken nothing from you but the lashing of your tongue. Not again. Look, just take the money and let me be on my way. What's this bulge in the lining of your cape? You've not been honest with me. It's nothing. Just old stuff that I let go. I see why you kept this well hidden. What magnificent jewels. Shrivel, you outlaw. If you take that, I'm ruined. It's all I have in the world. I am named Outlaw, but I'm no common thief, and you'll not suffer unfairly at my hands. But tell me truly now, what plans did you have in Nottingham? I've heard that the sheriff's wife has a passion for jewels. I propose to sell this to her. Then I'll see that you profit and save you the journey besides. You'll have food and comfort in my camp while I borrow your clothes, for I've a mind to sell these for you. Nay, you dare not. I mean, you know nothing about jewelry. I mean, not this jewelry. That is... You try my patience. Will you come willingly, or must I... Wait! The truth it is, then. These jewels are false. False? They are as fine as I've ever seen. Of course, I'm a master of my trade, and my trade is false jewels. Only the most expert eye could pick my stones from a true one. Then you meant to swindle the sheriff's wife all along. Aye. That is the way of it. Then be glad. From me, you'll have a fat purse worth more than your false jewels, and a new suit of Lincoln green. I'll save you the risk of facing the sheriff. Fair enough trade, I suppose, though I'll miss the challenge of the bilking. Stand fast while I call my men. We'll change clothes upon the spot. This pouch holds more than enough to cover my losses. You've kept your word and I'll keep mine. I'll stay clear of Nottingham. My men will see you on your way. Don't trust me, eh? I don't blame you, I wouldn't either. These words come grudgingly from my lips, Robin Hood, but I wish you luck. Coming from you, my friend, I value it all the more. Treat him well, men. Only because you ask it, Robin. Come on, you. So that was a better outcome. Honorable endings only. Robin Sherline's clothes swapping in the middle of the only road in town. Yeah. Yeah. Sure likes. Yeah. That's what she meant, I'm sure. Yeah. He just changes right in the open. All the time. Okay, so... Keyboard's having some issues today. Forthright man of military bearing, I have traveled many dangerous and wearisome leagues that I may lay before your vainglorious master and his Calyptian spouse the humble yet incomparable splendors of the lapidary's craft such as I possess. Eh? I have fine jewelry to show the sheriff and his wife. The sheriff's lady wife will be most pleased to see that. I'll have you escorted in. Giles, Roger. Spelling for a woman. Not working right. Show this here gent to the sheriff and send word to the Lady Matilda that a jeweler's come to see her. Most illustrious lord and lady. Why, it's the archer. What archer? What are you saying? The one called Puck. He's more finely dressed and isn't wearing the eye patch, but I recognize his handsome, distinctive face and blonde beard. Your ladyship is surely mistaken. I've only just arrived. Nonsense, I had a perfectly good look at you at the tournament. Seize him. We'll get the truth from him quickly enough. Uh-oh. What a curse that Robin's dashing beard so impressed the sheriff's wife. Had he been but a bit more careful, he might have had a hair's breadth escape. Aye, the sheriff wasted no time lengthening his beard with the rope. They say the sheriff's wife wept through the whole hanging. Small comfort for poor Robin. Would that she'd never recognized him. You knew that one would happen. Yeah, I think he is a bit careless with his nakedness. Ben, yes, you're right. Check out the inventory. It is a small round wooden box which the jeweler carried with his goods. Inside is a rough reddish powder called Jeweler's Rouge. Jeweler's samples are wrapped in red velvet. I'll unwrap the velvet and have a look at the jeweler's samples. One of the jeweler's most cunning pieces of work is this penanular brooch? So are we supposed to use this? There, a bit of rouge rubbed into my beard and onto my eyebrows will complete my disguise. Ah! Okay. At least Robin knew that the sheriff's wife fancied him. Surprise, you're a ginger. Hey. Only a ginger can call another ginger. I hope somebody else knows that song other than me. Okay. 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 Castle. Your wife's best friend is a ginger. You always give her a box of ginger snaps. I love the picture. I love the picture that they put on here. Alright, so we already saw this one. Okay, so this is new. Slayer, I can tell by your noble bearing that you must be the illustrious Sheriff of Nottingham, famed in song and legend, and this rosy-cheeked wisp of a fair maid, could this possibly be your wife? Why, you must have married her as a mere child. There, John, you see, that is how a cultured man speaks. You're welcome here, sir. May we have the honor of your name? Gucci of Beverly, your ladyship. Speak your piece. I'm a busy man. Oh, hush, John. Place your wares upon the table, please. I'm most eager to see them. Feast your eyes upon this exquisite workmanship and the finest jewels of all creation. I am an expert, you know, and I can see that these are jewels of the purest order. John, I simply must have them. Matilda, your coffers are filled with jewelry. John! What would you ask for this necklace and brooch? Whatever you offer will suit me fine. 50 marks for both. As you wish. Why, those jewels are worth far more. Matilda, still your tongue, woman. I am quite content with the offer. Then you'll take the 50 marks? Aye, it wearies me so selling the abundance of jewels I possess. I have such a store of them, I could sell them for a penny apiece and still be a rich man. You have that many jewels of this quality? How so? Well, dear me, sir, the secret I was about to impart is not meant for, uncouth ears. You men, step outside until I call for you. Gucci in Beverly Hills, yeah. Gucci gang. Come, my friend, tell me all. It was by a lucky chance that one day I found myself lost within Sherwood Forest. That is not what I would call luck. But when I stopped to rest and regain my bearings, I discovered a cave. No simple cave this, but a dragon's hoard from the days of Merlin the Enchanter. Oddsblood, did you slay the dragon? Fortunately, the ancient dragon had died, and naught but its moldering bones and enormous piles of jewels remained. Jewels heaped as high as a man's chest. Rubies, emeralds, diamonds, opals, pearls, topaz, turquoise. Oh, did you say diamonds? More than stars in the sky. I tell you, the knowledge of this cave has nearly driven me to madness. What I would give to be free of the burden of wandering from town to town, trying to sell them all, never knowing when I might be robbed. You poor man, are there sapphires? Uncountable numbers of them. Hiss, not another word, wife. The simple woodcock shall have his wish. My dear fellow, perhaps I can aid in relieving you of this heavy burden. I should be eternally grateful. For but 5,000 marks I would gladly sell it all. 5,000 marks? That's a goodly sum. Aye, but if it's too much, I'll take the 50 marks and depart. Don't be hasty. I must of course see the treasure before I pay the fee. My conditions are simple. You will bring the 5,000 marks packed upon your horse, while I go on foot before you. When I've revealed my secret, the payment will be due, and not before. Fair enough. I'll gather some men, and... Nay, we will go alone. Into Sherwood Forest? Are you mad? We'll take a dozen men, if you insist. Still, were it me, I would not trust the location of such a dragon's hoard to common soldiers. John, you listen to him. There's hardly a one of them that wouldn't rob us blind. I suppose you're right, dear. But I'll not happily set foot in Sherwood Forest alone without more proof than this. Men, come back in. If my jewelry is not proof enough, it is not quite. If you have what you say, give me more proof. Should we show him this? Will not wring 5,000 marks from me with only this for proof. Shall we show him this? Save. He needs proof? Now that is truly a magnificent jewel. Let me see it closely. This one is not for sale, but if you demand more proof than this, then I shall give up and leave at once. Nay, he's convinced. Aren't you, John? John! Aye, dear. I agree to your conditions. Let us go at once. With pleasure. And her ladyship may have this jewelry for naught, as a token of my esteem for her delicate grace and feminine beauty. Oh, I shall never forget you, Gucci of Beverly. last part shall do nicely. Why are we stopping here? Where is the cave? I warn you, I see no humor in this. I intend to fulfill my word. I shall reveal my secret, and then payment shall be due. Behold my secret. Your hair, why, it's your... none other than Robin Hood. By my troth, if you think you can take me alone. But we are not alone. Come out, men, and greet our guest. Merry day, Sir Sheriff. 'Twas all a stinking cowardly outlaw trick. Have a care with your words, or I'll rap some manners into you. What a difference does it make? You'll murder me sooner as later. Not so. I give you my solemn oath that you shall depart this forest as whole as you entered it, save for a few belongings we shall take in payment for the banquet. What banquet? Why, the one that awaits you, even now. Let us be off. This is an outrage. I order you to release me. Sit down, you. Is something amiss, Sir Sheriff? The food doesn't please you? The ale doesn't suit your refined palate? He clenches his jaw so tightly he cannot swallow ale. Enough play, let's gut the pig. Nay, Will, I promised him safe conduct, and I'll not go back on my word. I demand, plant your rump upon the stump. I'm an official of King Richard. How dare you treat me this way? Heed me well. You are a lying, traitorous dog, and the only thing that keeps you alive is my word that you'd leave Sherwood Forest as whole as you entered it. But if you dare mention Richard Lionheart again, you who conspire against him at every turn, I'll cut out your tongue. Have some venison, fresh caught today. One more crime against you. What does it matter? 1 crime or 100, the penalty is the same, the rope. Perhaps some music would soothe our guest. A ballad of bold Robin Hood. Kill me and have done with it. You don't think I believe for a minute that you'll set me free? Unlike you, I honor my oaths. Another round of grog. Sing us your song, Ellen, and make it loud enough to drown out the grinding of my Lord Sheriff's teeth. Oh my gosh! You said I'd be sent back as whole as I entered, you dog. What, are you not as whole as when you entered this life, and clothed the same besides? How scandalous! Stop laughing at me, you dung-eating knave. For every insult I've suffered today, I'll see that you suffer tenfold. Farewell, and be glad we left you your hat. I swear I'll not rest until I have vengeance, and my fondest regards to your lady. The sheriff is a centaur. We couldn't contain our laughter as the sheriff cursed his way back to town, yet for all the day's good work I could scarcely wait for nightfall and the arrival of my lady. By dusk, I paced the edge of the forest, desperately worried that she could not come, that some harm had befallen her, but at last her cloaked form glided through the trees to me, and I guided her swiftly to our camp. Are you sure no one saw you enter the forest tonight? No one had eyes for me once the sheriff arrived in town. What a merry sight that was! He sought to clothe himself in curses, so loudly did he rail against you. But I fear your lives will become more dangerous than ever. Worry not about us, lady. When the king returns, he'll set things aright. That he will, and he'll hear from me and from the queen all that you brave men have done in his behalf. Bless you, Lady Marian. Please, Lady Marian is the shy maiden who lives in town. Here I am only Marian. Already you've captured my men's hearts as thoroughly as you've captured mine. Have I? Then you are easily caught. Nay, you are an enchantress. Marian, stay with me. You tempt me greatly. Of late I've had such forebodings. I feel death near to me. I would give my life to keep you safe. I'm sorry to worry you. It's nothing. I must tell you quickly about the Queen's Knight, then return to town. Tomorrow I'll learn the password that he'll use. You must meet me in the Willow Grove so I may give it to you. After the abbot's treasure train has been seized, the Queen's Knight will meet you on Watling Street to receive whatever ransom you have to give him. But he'll deal only with the man who can spell out the password using the hand code I've given you. We'll be on watch for him, but we've had no news of when the treasure will come. Lob says within the fortnight. You'll have to watch the road every day. I'll send scouts further north to give us advance warning. Then that's all I can tell you until tomorrow. I'll walk you to the edge of the forest. I'd be most pleased if you did. While you're gone, Robin, may I take away the disguises in your cave? There's much good cloth there, and many poor folk in need of it for the winter. As you like, Tuck. I doubt I could show my face in town in any of those disguises again. No more disguises. Day 9. I was coming to get you. I have grievous news, my friend. The abbot has charged Marion with witchcraft. He will burn her in the witch's court of the abbey today. Last night, when she was afraid, if I'd only listened, I should have kept her here. Don't be a fool. You know she wouldn't have stayed, not when she had to meet the queen's messenger. Nothing will save the abbot from me if a single strand of her hair is singed. What will you do? I must think upon it. The sheriff will be expecting a rescue attempt. It changes nothing. I must save her. Whatever you ask of us will do. You'll have whatever help you want of me. Posse time? Okay. So we've got to rescue Marion. Oh wait, we should probably go up to the road. If you don't sneak the kids out, this is sort of what you'd have to do to get them. Oh, I gotta call the posse? So, there's nobody that's gonna come down the road, huh? Well, I must find a way to save Marion. Aye, our hearts are with you. I've been talking to the men. The witch's court will be difficult to assault. Even if I must go alone. Still your foolish tongue. We wait only for your word to go to her rescue. Give another loud blast upon your horn and we'll speak of strategies. I could scourge myself for giving away your disguises. Set aside your guilt. Even did I have those disguises, they would now be watching warily for them. It occurs to me that all the sheriff's men and abbot's monks will be at the witch's court to watch the burning. They may well suspect a rescue if they've learned of Marion's connection with Robin. Let me hear all your thoughts before I decide. Both the sheriff and abbot will be there, will they not? Let us concentrate all our force not toward the lady, as they expect, but towards taking them prisoner. Once we have such hostages, we can demand that Marion be set free and even guarantee us safe passage to the forest. I would incite the mob to riot, for the abbot is feared and hated by the common folk. Set them to create confusion and draw the soldiers into the streets, where we can attack in full force outside the court while you slip inside and rescue your lady. My counsel is to try subterfuge. By whatever means you can, enter the court secretly so that you can seize the lady from the fire unhindered. When it seems certain you found a way in, I'll lead a two-part attack through the town. Half our men from the north and half from the south converging upon the court. I'll take Will's horn, and when you hear me signal you upon it, you'll know the moment is upon you to act. One strong wedge driving straight through the nearest town gate will serve us best, with you in the lead. We'll cover you while you reach Marion and free her from the stake. Let's attack the soldiers and taunt them, and then pretend to run away in all directions. The soldiers will split up and run all over the town after us. Then you, Robin, with maybe 5 men, can go after Marion while we keep the soldiers busy running after us. Oh boy, so we've got choices. Choices. So John says subterfuge. John leads a two-part attack and wins the horn for Robin to attack. Will says Robin to lead a wedge attack in force. Alan says seek to take the sheriff and the abbot hostage. Tuck says incite the riot attack in the streets. Robin slips in alone. And Much says try to lead soldiers away. Robin to enter witch's court with 5 men. I kind of like the subterfuge. I don't know. I can't save. I can't. It won't let me. I did save right before I called them though, so I think that's fine. I just have to skip through all the talking. Let's try inciting the riot. Oh! Well, that failed. I knew there was something missing from this plan. He should have paid more attention to what Folk told him. It gives a whole new meaning to lyrics about the fires of love burning hotly. That's in very poor taste, Alan. Pray pardon me, but then I'm not the one foolish enough to jump into a fire without protection. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the ring. Okay. Okay. Wait. Which ring? Because this one's the ring of fire. It commands fire. I think that's the one we need. Okay, so let's skip through all the talky parts. We're gonna try that again. Much always has the worst ideas. We did it! We did it! Though many of the common folk did rally to our aid, it was scarcely enough. Only a small force of soldiers came to deal with it, and though we dispatched them easily enough, it set off the alarm. We left a bloody path in our wake, and while my men fought to cover me, I freed Marion from the stake. By the time we fought our way free, 6 brave men were dead. Once we reached the edge of the forest, I parted ways with my men. They drew the attention of our pursuers and took them on a merry chase into Sherwood. Some instinct led me to the nearest place where I might tend to Marion, for I couldn't carry her much further. Marion? Marion, can you hear me? She can scarcely breathe. The smoke has seared her lungs. If I cannot save her, she'll die within minutes. Are we supposed to put this one on? Oh, wait. Ring has no power to heal. Marion is going to die? The diamond. Somehow she's fooled her captors and kept it clutched within her hand. Blessed Lady, if love be stronger than death, let my love flow through these gems and heal her. Oh, not the fire. Robin! Robin! Marion, I'm here. You're safe. I thought I was dead. You were healed by the power of the Heartstone. I must tell you the password, quickly. Shush, rest, my love. There's plenty of time now. I cannot rest until I tell you. The Queen's Knight will know you when you spell out the word voyage. Write that down. Your duty is fulfilled. Don't tax your strength further. I'll take you to a safer place. I carried Marion to the widow's cottage. The good woman at once took her and attended to her. I remained with Marion until the widow assured me there was nothing more I could do, and we discussed how best to safeguard her. We reached a plan, then I kissed my love farewell, and I joined my men for the evening meal. How fares the lady? Well enough. I've placed her in the widow's care and set Hob and his brothers to set watch. I deem it most unwise for her to return to Nottingham. She will not. The widow has a sister in Blythe and will take Marion there to hide until it's safe to return. I swear by the Blessed Virgin for what he's done to Marion, depriving the abbot of his treasure is scarcely enough. But it's a start. If God wills, the king will finish the rest. Whether God's will or our skill, we must not fail. We set scouts to the north and wait for their signal. Long, weary days creep past. I fear that Prince John's nerve has failed and the treasure will never come. If you want to see this, the whole... I thought I did Tuck's plan. There's more adventure that way and points. I thought I did that one. Oh, John's? The subterfuge one? Day 10, easy mode. Subterfuge path. We can try that. We can try that. I'm good with that. You actually do stuff? Oh, okay. Oh, what am I doing? Restore, rescue Marion. Oh, wait. Do I have to wear, okay, I already did wear that ring. Okay. Except for much just sucks. Alright. Alright, let's skip through the dialogue real quick. Alright, subterfuge. Yeah, I didn't posse up. Which is an idiot plan for that too. Alright. I dare not enter Nottingham as an outlaw. You mean that taunting the soldiers and running all over the town in mass confusion isn't a good idea? Yeah. It says I dare not set foot here in my outlaw garb. Oh, the pub? Oh! What do you want here, outlaw? I seek a way to enter Nottingham in secret. Seek elsewhere. I have no reason to help you, even if I could. I need your help. Now listen here, outlaw, if one of the sheriff's men comes by. But they've all gathered to watch an innocent woman burn. Perhaps you should join them. Be damned, I take no pleasure in such vile things. Step aside, bartender. Oh, let's not do that. Don't try to force your way past me, outlaw. I fought in the Crusades, and I've no fear of any man that faces me fairly. I only ask that you unlock your cellar door and let me pass. What good is that to you? I know of the tunnels and where they lead. And if they catch you and ask how you found your way there, they'll never hear word of you from my lips. A man will say anything under torture. You ask too much. In the name of the Virgin, I beg you to let me pass, or the Lady Marion will die. What? It's the Lady Marion they're burning? You did not know? But they said it was a witch. Why, she's one of Queen Eleanor's ladies and loyal to her king. There's no more time. Even now they may set the torch. Aye, aye, come at once. Godspeed. I'll not forget your help this day. Never mind that. Just be on your way quickly before someone comes in. Hurry, use the tunnel. There's still the danger of discovery here. Alright. Alright, I should probably save here. Well, not there. About to enter the Ender? Enter the Abbey. As I hope the place is empty, the abbot and his scabrous toadies will all be in the witch's court to watch Marion's execution. In front of me lies the chapel, behind me the unfinished nave. Even from this distance I can hear the angry muttering of the crowd outside the witch's court, and there faintly I hear the abbot's voice calling out above the crowd. Bring in the witch! I have little time. They will light the fire at any moment. Okay, so... gotta get through this maze! I know this was the right way, and now I'm trying to remember. Was it down? No. It was up here, wasn't it? No! What the heck? Oh my gosh. I think I'm clicking in the wrong spot. No! Okay, save real quick. Why does it go that way? Why does it keep going that way? There we go. I can hear the angry muttering of the crowd outside. Burn the witch! I'm barely in time. Where's Little John if he doesn't come? I hear Will's horn. I must act now. Little John's flanking attacks decimated the soldiers and cleared the way long enough to free Marion from the stake. Thanks to his bold attack and the element of surprise, we escaped with no loss of life. Once we reached the edge of the forest, I parted ways with my men. That's such a better ending. They drew the attention of our pursuers and took them on a merry chase into Sherwood. Some instinct led me to the nearest place where I might tend to Marion, for I couldn't carry her much further. Alright. Marion, can you hear me? She could scarcely breathe. The smoke has seared her lungs. If I cannot save her, she'll die within minutes. Alright. Save again. Let's, rescuing Marion with no death. Yeah, now we have more outlaws. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, getting burned at the end because we didn't put the ring on? That would have sucked. The diamond, okay. Here we go. Okay, we already saw this part. Not the fire, Robin. Okay. Thought I was dead. You were killed by the power of the Heartstone. Okay, it's still voyage. Okay. Alright. Hopefully we already did this. Okay. Alright, so we're back to where we were. With more score and no death. We're on, was it day 9? Day 9, not in easy mode. By the Virgin, I've never seen you breathless before. Is there a wolf at your heels? Little John sent me to tell you. Catch your breath, or I may never learn what you have to tell. Is this day 11? Am I losing count? The Abbot's treasure train has been sighted. The signal's been passed from our northernmost scouts. Will remains on watch at the Overlook. Good. Then we have time to plan. Okay. Okay. Where are the rest of the men? All close by, within hearing range. Should we plan? We got a plan. The men are on the alert. They'll be here as quickly as they can manage. Aye, I hear little John coming already. Our scout has reported that the Baron's treasure train has entered Sherwood upon the north. Baron Lefebvre rides in the fore. The treasure is carried upon 3 mules in line behind him. Upon each side of the mules he has 20 heavily armed men, of which 10 are crossbowmen and 10 carry shields and spears. So we face 40 well-armed men in all, plus the Baron? What do we know of this Baron? If he's in the service of Prince John, he must be a man of dubious honor, but no less dangerous. If he rides in the fore, he is no coward. Shall we present our strategies? Aye, let me hear them all. Let us concentrate all of our fire from the Overlook, where we're best protected. We'll strike without warning and simply keep firing relentlessly until they are scattered or surrender. This battle will cost us men, no matter what tactic we choose. We should demand a surrender first in case this Baron has more sense than courage, but set upon them from all sides if they refuse. There's no glory in an ambush. I couldn't even make a simple song out of it. We should show our strength from the Overlook, with a blare of horns and beating of drums, singing the praises of Richard Lionheart. If they fail to surrender on the spot, then we open fire and let fall a deadly rain of arrows. Against such trained soldiers, we have but one advantage: surprise. It must be a sudden ambush, and we must fall upon them equally from both the Overlook and the far side of the road. Let's round up some wild boars and drive them into the road. Much, seriously? The horses and mules will panic, the boars will gore some of the soldiers, and then we can move in and take over. Much! Sit down and shut up. Oh yeah. Yeah, we need to see this. We need to see this. Well, that's that. They've gotten past us. No need to remain here. We may as well return to camp and lick our wounds, so to speak. There was naught left but to straggle wearily back to camp, where we sat gloomily pondering our loss as night fell. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Nay, lad, 'twas I who chose to race around the forest like a headless chicken after a bunch of vicious pigs that gored one of our own men and refused to run in any direction, even close to Watling Street. Aye, once the Baron heard us thrashing about, he doubled the pace. They were long past the Overlook or any other place where we might attack by the time we regrouped. We must face the sad truth. We have lost the treasure. Our duty is unchanged. When the Queen's Knight arrives, we'll turn over as much ransom as we have. Let it not be said we failed to keep our trust, no matter that our efforts are disappointing. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, no, one outlaw is gone, and it was because of a boar. Oh. Oh my gosh. That was funny. That was really funny. Alright, let's hear the plans again. I like the shoot from the Overlook. Yeah, there isn't even a scene. Well, we missed it. Oh well. Okay. Much. Alright. I like Tuck's plan, honestly. One plan has 0 deaths. Yeah, I like the surprise ambush from the 2 sides. That's the one that I like the most. Are they just terrible shots? Seize the treasure. Caught from both sides by surprise, the Baron and his men were quickly vanquished. Only 2 of the soldiers chose to surrender. We stripped them of armor and weapons and set them free. Truly, this has been a proud day in the history of the outlaws of Sherwood Forest. Lots of thwack R. Yeah. I know the chase in the back was good. That was funny. We spent the rest of the day helping Tuck count the money. 50,000 marks in gold and silver we had taken. This will surely buy the king's freedom. A toast to all my brave lads, to the loyal outlaws of Sherwood, and to Robin Hood, and to the king, and to the suffering of Prince John and all whipped dogs who lick his boots. Hey, we didn't lose anybody. I'm proud of that. A finer day's work we've never done. When the Queen's knight arrives, we'll have a magnificent gift for his sovereign lady. Watch the road well. We dare not miss him. Okay, so save. We're on day 11? What? 10? 11? Or 12? Depending on who you ask. I don't know. Lost count. These saves are getting long. The names. So you think I should restore and watch some of the other ones? Is that what the fanfare one is also facepalm worthy? You can put your hand in the fire in your cave. That's kind of fun. Let's watch some of the other ones. All right. The fanfare one is facepalm worthy. Let's do that one. Some of these need the Benny Hill chase music in the back. Oh, there's another chase. The talking afterwards changes. Well, we're losing men though. That's not good. How many men did we lose? Seize the treasure. We lost quite a few. Well, 5? Fear Alan will find little to sing about. The Baron scorned our challenge and fought to the last man. We lost many, many good men. Only the knowledge that this treasure can free the king eases the pain of their loss. We spent the rest of the day helping Tuck count the money. Alright. A toast to all my brave lads, to the loyal outlaws of Sherwood, and to Robin Hood, and to the king, and to the suffering of Prince John. Okay, so I think we saw that part. 500 days work we've never done. I beg to differ. Alright. Alright. Yeah, that one was worth like 400 more points. But we gotta watch some of the other ones too. Hand in the fire. You really want me to do that, huh? There's time. There's time. The men are on the alert. They'll be here as quickly as they can manage. Okay, so it's a silly little thing. I will do it. I will do it for you. But I am watching cutscenes. Okay, so this one is stupid, kind of, with this demanding surrender, because they're not gonna surrender. We'll try that one next. There's another chase. A lot of this is the same. Oh, we lost some people in this one too. Seize the treasure. Okay. Though Little John's plan was not without merit, the Baron refused to consider surrender, and we lost the advantage of surprise. The battle raged fiercely. Too many died, for the Baron's soldiers fought to the last man. We grieved for those we lost, but death is the fate that awaits all outlaws. At least they died fighting to save King Richard. Yeah. The outlaw was chasing the soldier, and then the soldier was chasing the outlaw. Alright. That's not different. The scene is not different. Alright. We got one more to watch. One more plan to watch. Let's find out what this one's like. How will you call us without— oh, sorry. Not paying attention to where I'm clicking, clearly. Clearly. Alright. The last one we didn't do was Will's. Ambush from Overlook only. Blow the horn to rescue the kids. I may have to do that later, yeah. But I really liked the sneaking them out. I really thought that was a good ending. There's another one where they're chasing the outlaw. But we lost that dude. Oh, the best ending is getting them out? The ambush was effective. We took one man prisoner and released him unharmed, for he fought bravely. How I would love to see the expression on the abbot's face when the survivor arrives in Nottingham with the news that we have taken Prince John's treasure. Okay, so that's all. Alright. That was the second best, apparently. There's also other cutscenes for the Marion rescue, though they're not as funny. Break them out with the other ways too, you just lose some men. Yeah. I like not losing men. Alright, so we're gonna restore from day 10, 11, or 12, I'm not sure at this point. We've got the ring on, right? Yeah, we do. The ring truly does command fire. I passed my hand through the flames and am unscathed. So it doesn't change. It's the same. That is a neat thing. It's good you're up. Will sent me with a warning. The sheriff has loosed his mongrels to plague us again. Will urges you not to go abroad until they've gone their way. Yet I must, for the Queen's Knight will ride along Watling Street, and I must not miss him. Aye, that's what I told Will you'd say. But go carefully, master. You'll have little chance if they catch you in the forest alone. I'm heading south. Will said to leave the Overlook to you. Thank you, John. May the Virgin Lady protect you. I, and you. Okay. So... another random encounter day. I feel like we need to go to the Oak then and do the doer thing again, right? Gotta do the doer. The danger is past, Fleshling. Return to your native form and go in peace. Tell the Green Man I thank him most heartily for this blessing. It will be done. Okay, save. Do the do. For sure. Alright. So, let's go back to the Overlook. It's good I have such trusted men. While I eluded the sheriff's men, they found the Queen's Knight and hold him for me upon Watling Street. I'll join them at once. So you're the leader of this rabble. What's the meaning of this? Sire, I beg you to forgive my men if they angered you. They only did as I bade them. Do you not come to Sherwood seeking me? You'll learn nothing from me as long as I'm surrounded by outlaws. My men are completely trustworthy. You've nothing to fear from them. I order you to send them away. Very well. Men, you'd best leave. I don't like it, Robin. Not one bit. Neither do I. Then go because I ask it of you. Hey! Thank you, Beagle! Thank you for the host. How are you doing? Bah, Queen's Knight or no Queen's Knight, he could use a lesson in manners. I agree with that. Well, explain yourself or step aside. I've no time to waste on a common outlaw. I'll not move a step until I learn what I need to know. You're swinging by, doing great. I'm surviving! I'm like more than halfway done, so that's good. And I'm still happy. And you'd best be quick about it, or my sword will teach you to move. Alright, well, I'm supposed to show you Voyage, right? V-O-Y-A-G-E. What were you doing with your hand? Perhaps you didn't watch closely enough the first time. Shall I do it again? If you have business with me, get on with it. Do you serve the Queen? What's that to you, outlaw? If you wish to leave this forest alive, you'll answer me. You dare to threaten me? I wish only to serve the Queen by delivering the treasure as promised to her messenger. You should have said so at once. Turn everything over to me. When I'm sure you're the man I want, I'll gladly do so. Get on with it then, and be sure I'll report your insolence to my sovereign. What? What? Why is he so rude? I didn't confirm? He didn't see your hand gestures. Okay. Let's try again. V-O-Y-A-G-E. What's the meaning of that? Answer me. Then you cannot be the true Queen's Knight. What have you done with him? Every instinct I have told me this knight was no Queen's man, but now I must prove that I was right. carried this letter, sealed with the imprint of the prior's ring. The letter reads, I have advised the prince that we have succeeded in our mission. The cub is taken, the lion is caged. It's signed by the prior of the monastery and addressed to the sheriff of Nottingham. His armor wouldn't fit me, even if I thought it might make a useful disguise. Little John can deal with the horse. He has a way with the beast. Alright. Cleanup crew! I don't trust any knight who covers his face. I agree. I agree with that. Alright, let's call our cleanup crew. He went night-to-night. Stayed within range of your horn, master. What's happened here? Why did you kill the queen's knight? He wasn't the queen's man. He carried a written message to the sheriff from the prior, proof of their conspiracy with Prince John. Oddsblood, what of the true queen's knight? We must find him. Leave this mess with me. I'll get him out of the road and see to the horse. Where's the true queen's knight? What? Oh, show the letter to John? By dusk the forest was clear of the sheriff's men, for they're not brave enough to roam Sherwood at night. Nonetheless, I counted men anxiously as they returned to camp one by one. When all were safely returned or accounted for, I joined my friends by the fire. I grow weary of these sheriff's men tramping through our territory like vermin. Aye, it's an outrage. The sheriff must think this is his forest. We cannot let him hinder us. We must find the true queen's knight, even should he set a soldier behind every tree. We'd better sleep on it then. Tomorrow may well be a desperate day. So you said show the letter. Letter the false knight carried bears the prior seal. Should we open it? I'll open the false knight's message. The message reads, I have advised the prince that we have succeeded in our mission. The cub is taken, the lion is caged. It's signed by the prior of the monastery and addressed to the sheriff of Nottingham. This is clear proof of the prince's treachery. You want my advice? Give it to the queen's knight if you ever find him. I cannot read, as you know. What's it say? The prior speaks of a successful mission, a cub taken, and the lion is caged. That can mean but one thing. The queen's man captured, and King Richard will remain a prisoner. If they have the queen's knight, he may well be dead. I think they wouldn't dare kill him yet. I'm sure he's held somewhere close by. You can't think they have him hidden in Sherwood. Nay, I suspect the monastery. That was my thought. The sheriff wouldn't risk keeping such a prisoner in Nottingham. And even though I rescued Fulk, the monks would never dream I'd be so foolhardy as to dare their walls again. There's no better place to keep him. Indeed, it is the only place they could keep him. Ah. Yeah, we learned something there. Gotta go to the monastery. In the swamp. I like how they immediately go, nope, you can't leave. Alright. Okay, we already saw this, so we'll go through that quickly. Alright. Day... question mark? Nearing the end, I'm sure. Hey, GSR! How are you? How was your visit with your dad? Farthing for your thoughts, Will. Hey? Oh, I was wondering what will happen to us if the king doesn't return. Those are unhappy thoughts, not worth a farthing. Bad enough we can't send our share of the ransom without the queen's knight. And if you can't find and rescue him, we'll be blamed for his death, you know that. Prince John will seize the crown, and he'll spare nothing to rout us out of Sherwood. I know it well. I see little way that I can help. It's up to you, Robin. You decided to remove your fence in the backyard? That sounds like an undertaking. Alright, Yeah, I lost count of the days, Bargard. If this is day 13, then this is like close to the end, right? It's like the last day, potentially. You cut through your internet cable while doing it? Well, that's not good. No internet till Monday? Then how are you here? Are you watching me on your phone? Using data? We need another robe. We got rid of all our robes. Our disguises. How are we gonna get in without them? We gotta get in the monastery. No, you're on your phone. It's a lot of data to watch on Twitch. Of course, you probably don't have the plan we have. We have Google Fi, and using data costs a lot. Especially when you watch Twitch. Oh my gosh, I watched Twitch once while I was not home, and that was pretty penny. 24-hour stream's going well. We are about 14 hours in. What? No. Yeah, about 14 hours-ish. Something like that. 10 more hours to go! I just have to make it through the night. This is gonna be the hard part, I think. So... nobody's coming. So how do we get into the monastery? Grim, well-built Norman fortress of stone, converted by this order of militant monks into a monastery. So... No! Don't ask me about any of that. Don't. Don't listen to Dark World Rev. Everything's going fine. Alright, you're going to sleep? Oh my gosh. Yeah, removing a fence is kind of hard work. I don't blame you. Have a good night. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. If you wake up in time. I'll be dragon, I'm sure. So... Or I'll be delirious, one of the two. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna do this? Should we call our men? Wait. Okay. No, we cancel. Let's save here. Should we call our men? I don't know. The fence posts were in concrete? Holy crap. Like, why did you even decide to do that? My men have good ears, but even they couldn't hear me winding the horn from this distance. Oh! Ah! Curse my foolishness. Now the monks have sounded the alarm. I'd best leave here at once. I can still hear the alarm being sounded in the monastery. The place will be an ant's nest of unrest. Alright, so let's restore. Let's restore. Don't call the men. Don't call the men. No mortal man will help me here. Alright. Alright, so we do have the water one. The water ring. So let's wear the water ring. Let's try this. Oh, when your dad's over, you work on projects that you keep putting off. Makes me most uneasy to be so close to the spirits of those who drowned in the fens. How could one grasp to will-o'-the-wisps cannot be touched as if one would want to touch a spirit of the dead? Should we talk to them? We are called by the ring that commands water. How may we serve you? Do you wish to cross the water? Hey, thanks for the bits! Thanks for the bits, GSR! Woo! Bit hype! I seek a missing knight and suspect these monks of treachery. Can you help me? A prisoner is held in a tower of the monastery. Wait, we will bring you a boat. He supervises and you do the muscling, huh? Follow us and we will guide you through the fog to the place you seek. Well, that's useful. We will go before you to lead the way. Follow us or you will be lost in the fog. Why are they zigzagging? The prisoner you seek is held within this tower. Our help ends here. We have no power over stone or plant. Okay, should we get out here? Fear not. We will keep your boat from straying. Willoughby Hooper. Fun fact, if you push the red button in the Space Quest 1 escape shuttle, you crash next to the pub in this game? No! Really? That is a fun fact. That's pretty neat. I might have to check that out. It's been a long time since I played Space Quest 1, though. Need to rescue the Queen's Knight now. Can we climb? Climb. The vines broke off at my touch. Alright, so we can't climb. Ledge becomes too narrow to go that way. These stones are closely set. There's not the least handhold I could use for climbing them. Oh! So we can command this tree to help us, huh? So this is a... Let me look at my manual real quick. This is an ivy. Okay. Gort? Alright. Let's try Gort. The ivy has magically doubled in thickness and strength. Well. Thanks, Ivy. Takes the place of crashing in front of Daventry in the original? Oh. In EGA. Space Quest 1 remake, you crash here. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I've never even played the EGA version of Space Quest 1. Isn't that sad? Like, I've only played the EGA, or the EGA version. I've never played the VGA version, that's what I mean. Never played the remake. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was King's Quest. Did you hear something, brother? I thought I did, but nay, it's just the wind in the trees. Who are you? How did you climb the tower? I see no rope. I'm Robin Hood, and I climbed the ivy that grows on the tower to reach you. I have... Liar! I tried those vines myself. They were brittle and wouldn't support a squirrel, let alone a man. Yet I swear that I climbed them with the aid of druid magic. I've a boat waiting below to take us out of the fens. I'll go nowhere with you until you've proven you're a friend. Alright, so now we gotta show him Voyage. Let's, V... O... Y... A... G... E... Good. Now I know you're the right man. Then let's waste no more time. Go before me so that I might see you safely in the boat before I follow. You're sure these vines will hold? I am here, am I not? I suppose if I must trust you, I may as well start now. Brothers, the prisoner is escaping. Stop him. Would you like to save your game now? Yes? Would I? You've never asked before, so... Yes! Oops. Poor Robin has learned to his dismay that death is but a stone's throw away. Oh, man. Alright. Well, that was quick. What the heck? Maybe I should slow this down. I just keep moving! It knows. Talking to the monks on the top of the tower is funny. Alright, let's try that. This is getting off to a rocky start. Oh, when you're climbing up! Oh. Oh. There's so many ahs! I keep going straight to him. That's helpful. So... What? No! No! No, it's just sploosh. What? No! No! I didn't mean to! I'm sorry! No! This section is a scream. I must be using homing boulders. Can I save more than once in this section? I guess I can, so maybe the more that I dodge, the more I should save. That's probably a good idea. Let's make a new save just in case. And if I wreck the first one... This is much easier. Just keep saving. Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! To the boats, brothers. If they reach the shore, all is lost. Ha ha! You were defeated by the save file. The The monks were no match for two strong and desperate men. Once within the dark shelter of the forest, it was easy to leave them behind. The queen's knight was fed, clothed, and his wounds treated in our camp, but as soon as he was rested, he set forth with all the ransom we had to give him. We didn't show him the letter. We didn't show him the letter. Oh, we screwed that up. There's no need to accompany me further. I have loyal men waiting in Nottingham to see me the rest of the way. Then Godspeed you safely to the Queen's side. I give you my heartfelt thanks, you and all your men, for your aid and loyalty. We should have showed him the letter! Hey, wait! Wait, the letter! I wish you'd gone with him. You'd be safer with the Queen. My place is with you until the king returns. Surely you think this cannot be the end of the story? Nay, there is much yet to tell. What follows is a time of waiting, waiting for the treasure to reach the Queen, waiting for the ransom to reach King Leopold in Austria, waiting for King Richard to be freed and return to England. Ooh. You wait through the long and dreary months of winter for some word of your king's fate. None comes. In winter, friend and foe alike heap to shelter, and all is quiet. As the spring of 1194 renews the green of the forest, you go forth with your men to hunt and refill the larders. But alas, all your luck flees, all your cunning fails you, and you are taken by the sheriff's men. The sheriff declares you guilty upon the spot and has you and all your men led to the gallows as quickly as possible. That he dares such a thing without a trial can only mean he is sure of Prince John's power to protect him. Despair fills your soul, to have fought so long and so well only to dance at the end of a rope. But I've got... Yet even as the rope tightens about your neck, you hear the drumming of hooves, blare of horns, clash of steel. King Richard has come to Nottingham. Yay! Word came to me, Master Sheriff, that you'd captured the great outlaw Robin Hood, but I heard nothing of a trial. Is this the way you've kept the law in my absence? But, my lord, my king, he is a terrible outlaw, guilty of every sort of crime. I saw no need. My liege, hear me. I am your true and loyal servant. I did not choose to be an outlaw, but was driven to it by corrupt and evil men. Silence, you thieving dog. Enough, I will hear him speak. My king, do you know nothing of the money we sent for your ransom? Not one penny did I or my men keep that we could send to win your freedom. I have not had word from my mother the queen to account for every mark. If what you say is true, my lord, you cannot take seriously the rantings of a desperate man. He will say anything to save his neck. Then it will be decided as it should have been, in the court of justice. Robin Hood, you and those you call your men stand accused of brigandage, of stealing from the church, defying the sheriff's justice, defying the king's law, and killing the king's deer. Do you deny these crimes? My lord, is it a crime to defy those who abuse your trust and use your laws to their own ends? Is it a crime to seek justice where there is only injustice? I do not defy your laws, only the evil men who use their power for personal gain. I do not steal from the church, but only from greedy men who use the church to gain riches for themselves. Those are strong words. Your life depends upon what I hear before I pass judgment. Because of his holy vows, I allowed your man, the Friar Tuck, to go free that he might gather witnesses to speak in your favor. I trusted to his sworn word that he would return and share your judgment, as he indeed has. But there are others here who will speak against you, and their testimony shall also be weighed. Let the witnesses speak. By your leave, I shall speak first. I've served Robin Hood faithfully for many seasons. He is a man of honor, loyal to his king, just and fair. I pray thee, your majesty, to give little mind to this curtal friar. I am the abbot of St. Mary's, and I have been plagued by this rascal of an outlaw. He flouts the sanctity of the church and shows no respect of any true holy man, as this poor monk of mine can attest. 'Tis true, my liege, he waylaid me upon Watling Street, stripped me of my robe, mocked my dignity, and that false friar beat me with a sword and forced me to toil at chopping wood for his gang of ruffians. A poor job he did of it, too, fattened as he is with gluttony and an excess of wine and ale, and lazy from a life of unmonkly comfort. My lord king, it was to this abbot that Prince John sent a stolen treasure so that you might languish forever in a foreign prison. It was Robin Hood who swore to do everything in his power to raise ransom for your freedom. And this he did, with every mark entrusted to the knight who brought it to the queen. I have since received an accounting of exactly the amount the outlaw sent, and will weigh it in my judgment accordingly. Sire, this man is mistaken in accusing the prince of treachery. Your brother intended only to safeguard the treasure until it could be used to free you. It is only from fear of this diligent sheriff that the outlaw sent money, undoubtedly in the desperate hope of winning a pardon for his great many sins. I've not forgotten your sins so quickly, you black-hearted prior. 'Twas Robin who freed me from your torture, Robin who saved me and set me free. I knew at once he was a good man, good enough that I entrusted to him the ring that commands water, and I kept it safe as folk asked of me. Furthermore, I had also the ring that commands fire, which had been taken by the abbot. A scurrilous lie! Where are my rings now? Ask yonder sheriff. 'Twas he that took everything from me when I was captured. More lies, my lord. We found nothing of value upon him. What say you, folk? I would sooner take the word of Robin Hood over these rogues. And there is the matter of the Queen's knight, who was also held prisoner in your tower. These things can all be explained. You can be sure that they will, and to my complete satisfaction. But we are here at this time to pass judgment upon Robin Hood. Your judgment will come soon enough. Let the common folk now speak. I am only a poor widow. I live by the wool I spin, and with the help of my 3 good sons. They were wrongly accused of treason, and would all be hanged now if not for Robin Hood and his men. I owe him the lives of my sons. Her sons consorted with outlaws and deserved hanging. My sons are all I have in the world. I bless Robin Hood for his goodness. God help the woman who seeks mercy at the hands of this sheriff or his men. Robin Hood saved me from one of his scoundrels who wrongly accused me of withholding taxes and would have dragged me to the most hideous fate a woman could suffer. Robin Hood saved me from the sheriff's men. They accused me of poaching. But what am I to do when I see my wife and children starving because the sheriff taxes us to the last farthing? He treated me fairly. He gave me good money in exchange for my first set of rags. I must say that for an outlaw, he was most just and fair to me. He gave me enough money to replace the clothes he took with clothes of equal quality and to spare. Speak up, yeoman. Let your voice be heard. I still wear the good suit of Lincoln green that I was given, and proudly I wear it. 'Twere thanks to the good outlaws of Sherwood Forest that I returned to me home with a goodly sum in my pocket and won me a fair lass to wife. Lady Marian, you asked to speak last. Thank you, my lord. I have come to know Robin Hood well, and I also owe him my life. Pay no heed to this slut, my liege. She's a witch who keeps company with brigands. And silence! The Lady Marian has served my queen mother for years and is of noble blood. I'll not tolerate such accusations against her. Speak on, lady. Robin is completely loyal to you. He is honest, fair, and true, undeserving of the fate that has driven him to live outside the law. He seeks only peace and justice. He devoted himself to raising ransom on your behalf, even as these other wicked men conspired against you. Don't listen to their lies. Robin and his men are your truest subjects. I beg you to grant them your pardon and your favor. If there is anyone who has not yet spoken, let him stand forth. Very well, the witnessing is complete. Clear the floor, and I shall pronounce judgment. Robin Hood, I find you innocent of all charges brought against you. Furthermore, I declare you a free man with no mark of outlaw against you. Your Majesty, I thank you, but my men... If I free the master, I must free his loyal friends. They are granted full pardons. Bless you, my liege. I am not finished. You deserve more than a mere pardon. The ransom you raised went far in securing my own freedom. Kneel, Robin Hood. We got snited! And rise the Earl of Huntingdon. Furthermore, my present Sheriff of Nottingham is hereby under arrest for treason. What say you to giving the job to Little John? I can think of no better man. The abbot shall take himself from my sight forever, or have a taste of the fiery stake with which he dared to harm the Lady Marian. The worthy Friar Tuck shall be the new abbot of St. Mary's. And yonder prior, most evil cur, you are exiled from my kingdom, and your order disbanded for all time. I shall instruct my new sheriff to slay you on the spot if you are not gone from my shores within the week. And are you content, Huntingdon? My lord, you've done me such honors as I never dreamt, yet there is one desire, the deepest of all, yet to be fulfilled. Then speak it, man, and it will be done. I ask for the Lady Marian's hand in marriage. Does my lady consent to this? With all my heart. Abbot Tuck, let your first job in office be the marriage of the Earl and his lady. I bless this marriage and declare thee husband and wife. Earl and Lady Huntingdon, you may seal this pact with a kiss. All right. Let's go. Let me go through here. You envy the unlimited supply of boulders. Wasn't the tower like 3 feet taller when we climbed up? Probably. At least Robin is bolder than them. So yeah, this is where everything you do in the game counts. Oh dear. Oh, the deer. We killed the deer, right? If you act like a jerk all game, you actually end up getting hung. Especially if Marion dies. Holy cow. Yeah, that does not go well. Thanks, Beagle! GG! Thanks for the GG! So we forgot to show the Queen's Knight the letter. Does that give a different ending? Probably not. This is probably like the best ending I can imagine. It's a decent game though. For a Sierra game though, there's less dead ends, I think. There's like no way to dead end really, right? I mean, you can dead end and not get a good ending, but not really dead end. You think that's just points? Yeah, points. I mean, at this point, points don't matter as much. Oh! Oh, well thank you, Vargard! Yeah, the riddle deaths. I don't know how many riddle deaths there were. 12 deaths, 11 from rocks. Thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. 11 from the rocks. That's great. Talking to the monks while climbing to the top is funny. Is there anything else you guys want to see about with this game? Do you want me to do any of those other things? I've got so many saves. I can probably go back to any point in the game before we turn this game in for the night. Saving the kids the other ways? You want to check that out? Could probably do that. Blow the horn on day 6. Posse up, yep. We could try that. Is there anything else at the end of the game? I mean, sometimes these games have something at the end of the credits. I usually like to watch them anyway, but this also might be a good chance for me to run upstairs and grab something to eat real quick and maybe use the bathroom. I'm not sure yet if I want to do that. You'll be back in 5. Let the doggies out. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything at the end of the credits, but I do generally like to watch them. Just in case there is. I'm not sure Sierra was really well known for things at the end of the credits. That was more of a LucasArts thing. I'm trying to remember if there was anything at the end of any of the King's Quests or Space Quests. Oh, you think they just loop? Well, if they're just gonna loop, that's... That That actually might be what's happening, and I haven't been paying attention. The programmer slide definitely showed up before. Yeah, the music ended. The music has ended. Alright, so we've got lots of saves. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of saves. So, yeah, day 7, day 8. Somewhere along the line I lost count of the days. So, like, this was day 1. I think that was day 2. I think this might have been day 3. This was day 4. This was day 5. And this is day 6. Okay. Yep, day 7. Oh, yeah, I marked day 7 twice. So yeah, that was actually day 8. Day 8. This was day 9. This was day 10. This was day 11. That was day 12. That was day 13, like you said. Yep. Yeah, I completely lost count of the days when I labeled day 7 twice. Alright, so we're gonna go back to day 6. Letting Marion die on day 2? You can let Marion die on day 2? Oh, yeah, you could. You could, because you have to rescue her here, right? Yeah, Marion, right here. Then going to see the gobbler. Oh. Okay. If you just walk up to them, he kills her? He actually kills her, though? How much of an outlaw are you? Wow! Wow. I'm terrible that third leader. I cannot hide my failures. They must know all, or they may come only to doubt and mistrust me. Come, Robin, she was little more than a dream to you, but you must not grieve so. I failed her! Blame that murderous monk. 'Twas he that killed the maiden, not you. I shall be haunted by her voice crying for help. You flay yourself to no good purpose. Your grief and rage cannot bring the maiden back. You must accept the loss and turn your mind to the matter of Lob and his message. I know you're right, Will, but the loss of a dream is no easy thing to forget, and my failure to act is no easy thing to forgive. We'll see what the morrow brings and hope for a kinder fate. Everybody's gone. Like, nope, we're just deserting you now, Robin. There we go. Alright, so... Okay, so we're giving him money to buy his clothes, right? Okay, so he's gonna give the clothes. Alright, so, okay. Okay, so now we gotta go see the cobbler. Yeah, help you. I'm Robin Hood, and come as you asked. Alright. Here's the slipper! How did you come by it? She was attacked and she's dead. You were there and did not save her? Let this be your just punishment, you coward. Oh! Oh, man! I can almost hear a tune for this. Bang bang, cobbler's silver hammer came down on his head. I've heard that one before. I cannot blame Lob, though. There was no excuse for Robin letting the monk kill Marion like that. Giving away the emerald heart equals dead Marion after the witch court rescue. Yeah. Perhaps not, but here at least is that rarest of all occasions, a second chance. Oh wow. So yeah. You can't do anything. Can't do anything. If you let her die. Okay. Was it day 6 that we needed to go back to? And do the posse thing. To rescue the boys. We have until sunset to rescue the widow's sons. I mean to round up the other men and discuss strategies. While I'm gone, you could take my watch on the Overlook. Think on how we might fetch her sons out of the castle dungeons alive. Wait, so... So we're not gonna... Whatever I do today, I must needs do on my own. So apparently, I've got to restore a later save. Okay, so we already have another mug. In the abbot's quarters. Paid the abbot's bill. Let's go here. Yeah, maybe I need to get the disguise. That's possible. Alright. So we'll go back to our... No, not there. To our camp. Go back to the camp. Oh, I don't have my horn. Must have to grab my horn from my clothes. Alright, I'm gonna save this in a different slot. What? I said new save. Did I run out of saves? That's... Wow. How great is that? Like, I saved with the last save file that I possibly could. The last one I saved was the last one they gave me, apparently. We'll save over the first one then. Because, I mean... Testing out the other ways of saving the kids. I know! I didn't know it had a limit either! That's so great that my last possible save was the last one that I did. Robin, what news? I've had no luck in town, Will. Then wind your horn more loudly and we'll see what the men have to say. That you've entered Nottingham once and returned safely means that your disguise is convincing. Aye, we've enough time for you to return and seek a means of rescue, before we plunge headlong into a desperate and deadly battle. If only I could be more certain that I could bring them out myself, unaided. Come, nothing in this life is certain. We are all prepared to take risks. If you think it's time for battle, you have but to say the word. Though I agree with John and Tuck that there's yet time to make another foray into town disguised as a monk. Let me hear your plans and I'll decide. I urge you strongly to try your monk disguise in town once more. There is still time to find a clever subterfuge. Let's all charge in screaming and yelling like madmen and shoot as many as we can. Much! Much, seriously? They'll think we have a whole army behind us and retreat. No, they won't. Then we'll grab my cousins and run like rabbits before the soldiers figure out there aren't any more of us. The sheriff will expect a rescue and be suspicious even of the peasants who come to watch. I counsel that we attack with a feint of 10 men, enough to draw the body of his men outside. There the rest of our men must be ready to attack with a lethal volley and clear a path, so that we may fight our way to the gallows and retreat with the numbers against us reduced. I'm not much for battle strategies, but I say we fire flaming arrows over the gates. Set the place afire and free the lads during the confusion that follows. Send inside 5 of your best men with swords and let them enter the town disguised as peasants and get close to the gallows. They must strike swiftly and depend upon speed and surprise to protect them. The rest of us, the best archers, will be positioned just outside the gates to clear the way for their retreat. So Tuck's plan was what I actually did. Return to Nottingham in disguise. Bring in the boars. Yes. Alright, charge the gates. Much has the best plans. Well, they are running. I mean, he had that part right, I guess. The soldiers were quite put off at our mad charge, and it seemed we would easily carry the day as we raced screaming like pigs and freed our friends from the gallows, but our foes were quick to recover when they saw our true numbers. The fight to retreat was slow and bloody, and we were nearly lost. We escaped, but 7 men died. You're all so brave. I can hardly believe you're here. It seems a miracle. My brothers and I are in your debt, Masterhood. We pledge to serve you as well as any man can. But your mother has need of you. Please, take my sons with you and let them serve you. I fear they're outlaws from this day on. Since you also ask it, I will do so. May the Blessed Lady guard you and keep you safe forever, Robin Hood, but words aren't enough. Take this gift. Joy upon your face is payment enough. I will not be... Okay, so this is basically the same. Use it wisely. The forest will protect you. Yeah, we did that. Loss of other good men. I prayed for them. There's naught else to do. I cannot help but feel I could have done more, that I wasn't clever enough. Why make defeat out of victory? It was a daring rescue and we won the day. Much! I'm as proud as a man can be to call Robin Hood my leader. Let us toast him, men. A Hood, a Robin Hood. Oh wait, that's not much. What am I thinking? That wasn't much. Alright, so what other plans? We've got what, 3 other plans that we can try? Cause Tux is the one that we actually did. Okay, we're gonna skip all their plans again. Go straight to the choosing screen. Alright. Oh, it's possible Tuck might have a different plan if you run out of time. Which you can do if you keep clicking back and forth between different locations. We could try that. We'll do John's plan. There wouldn't be any time for Robin to make another attempt by himself. Yeah. Yeah, that's possible. Okay, so here we didn't kill as many. We drew many of the sheriff's men outside and the killing seemed endless. Then we charged, myself in the lead, spearheading the drive towards the gallows. Barely in time we fought our way to that hideous post and freed Hal, Hob, and Dickon. We retreated as the sheriff's men recovered their wits. In all, we lost 3 brave men. So 3 men isn't as bad. Okay. Alright, we already did this. Okay, and this is all the same as what was there before. Had no luck in town. Okay, blah 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 blah. Skip the plans, go straight to the execution. Alright. Will, 14 men inside, surprise attack. 17 outside to cover retreat. Try that one. The cutscenes are basically the same. Oh, that guy got away. We cleared the gates and slew many enemies. Will's plan was sound and our men, with Hal, Hob, and Dickon running for their lives, raced into the gap we created. Alas, we lost 2 good men of the 5 who dared make the surprise attack from within. Alright. And this is the same. Yeah. Alright, one more plan. And then maybe Tuck has a different plan. If we waste time. Needs more Mary chasing. Robin, what news? I've had no luck in town. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, set a fire and rush in. Flaming arrows. Oh, oh, there's fire! Flaming arrows, yeah. Although the cover of fire created some confusion, there was less to burn than we had hoped inside that stone courtyard. The fighting was fierce, and we were as hampered by the smoke as were our foes. We saved Hal, Hob, and Dickon and escaped, but lost 5 men. So that's like not much better than Much's plan. But Much has the worst plans every time. Alright. So you think the Friar will have a different plan if we waste some time. Let's waste some time. We're a time wasting. We're a time wasting. Time wasting. How will I know when the time is all gone? Like, will it like send me back to camp? Should be able to fast travel. Okay, we can do that. I might have had a lot of time left. I don't know. With the tournament and the fair. You can run out of time with the tournament. If you leave and come back to the fair too much. Oh, okay. Can we go north? I'm just wondering how far north we can go. That's it, huh? There's no answer. The U is even gone. This might take a while to run out of time. Apparently it gives you a lot of time. Clearly. Probably not worth it. Yeah, probably not. I mean, at this point, we've beaten the game. And I don't... Tuck is not gonna come up with a plan that's worse than Much's, so... We're just wandering around for no reason. Talking to the monks at the top of the tower. We'll do that. We'll do that. Because I don't want to waste our time with this. Alright, talking to the monks at the top of the tower. Alright. Did you hear something, brother? I thought I did, but nay, it's just the wind in the trees. Excuse me, could you lend me a hand? You see, I'm nearly safe, but I thought I'd do something truly foolish instead and get myself killed. Brother, quickly, bring some rocks. There's an intruder below. Poor Robin has learned to his dismay that death is but a stone's throw away. I love that. I'm nearly safe, but I thought I'd do something foolish because this was fun. Oh, that's great. That is great. That was worth it. Worth it. Totally. Alright. Alright. I think we're done with Conquests of the Longbow.